of the Basement Boyz.
Double deuces.
Let's get it, baby.
The squid.
Coming off of the Thanksgiving week.
Intermission.
Such a fucking overrated
All right,
holiday. Bro.
so now that you had a good time with your family, some good food, a really good betting week, are you finally gonna turn the page on Thanksgiving and have some cheer about it, or
Nah, it's okay. The thing that turned the page was money lines now.
The money
It became a
lines?
money line group very quickly.
Very
quick. It's very interesting.
I don't get the Thanksgiving thing, bro. I just don't.
That's just like, yeah, it's good food. You, with your family, bro. I mean,
Just
thank
like how-
God, thank the Lord above. Like, I'm with my family and I eat good food.
Just
all
like
the time.
how I don't like
You know what I mean?
Christmas. He
Like-
doesn't like Thanksgiving.
But Christmas is different.
Why?
Thanksgiving, I mean, Christmas is more jolly.
Okay.
It is more jolly. I'll tell you that much.
I got you.
Thanksgiving is more chill than
Hey,
Christmas.
don't you go to work after Christmas?
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, wow.
Thanksgiving was good, bro.
I don't go till after New Year's Eve.
They keep on bringing up the
Yeah,
money
man.
lines because they finally jumped on the money line train with old Keem here.
We never left the parlay train, though. The parlay is what built the pot
That's what made us jump on the.
on the money.
Went to the money line tree. We did really well. I might have to start sharing my money lines to the group here, and
Guess we gotta make a Discord.
I gotta make a Discord.
The Basement Boyz Discord. $10 a month.
30. I was thinking 30.
Oh damn! Damn!
Damn, should we be doing
think about
negotiations
it.
in front of all these people?
1,000 people, 30 racks a month. 10,000 each way. What's the problem?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money for no reason. Because half these fucking Discords suck.
I know.
Not this Discord though.
Not this Discord, no.
Sharing my money lines.
I mean, shit, we got proof in the phones. We do parlays, we do money lines, we'll do anything you want.
We'll bet on
above
anything.
500.
We'll even bet on
We're above 500 this year.
All the last 2 weeks have been a fucking ride.
until Chuba Hubbard.
They've been, oh, wow.
Oh my!
But see, that was your fault.
That was your
Why'd you
fault.
guys take it?
Because you have to.
Why?
Because we're
Yeah.
addicts, bro. At
It
this
was a good
point.
bet.
Huh?
It was a good bet.
It was.
Went to overtime.
It should have been done.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
We got some good stuff for this episode. We're gonna talk a little football, a little bit of Eagles, a little bit of Lions. We're gonna talk quarterbacks. We're gonna talk Niners. We got some NBA stuff. We're gonna talk about Kobe today. Got a lot. Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot of good stuff today.
I'm excited.
Yeah, man, hell yeah. But all right, first thing I did want to talk about is the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. As a Dallas Cowboys fan and somebody who's from Detroit, it pains me to say this, bro. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are coming out of the NFC, bro. That team is so complete, bro. When you're talking about how they're playing right now on offense and especially on defense, I don't know, man. Right now, they're healthier than the Lions. The Lions are really beat up with the weapons that they have. Again, AJ, Saquon, Smitty, Hurts, and that defense is playing lights out, bro. It pains me to say it, bro, but we have to be real with the people. I think they're coming out of the NFC, man. I really, really do.
Not buying it.
I'm not mad at it.
Not buying
Man.
it. It might come down to
It
where
pains
home
me to
field
s-
is.
It
It
pains
might
me
come
to
down to
say
where
it,
that
bro.
game is played. Whether it's in Ford Field or in the Link. It might come down to that.
Listen, I know that the Ravens, defense.
The Ravens gave him that game, though.
I know that the Ravens defense isn't
Atrocious.
the greatest one in the world.
It's atrocious.
But that was the first team I seen in a while take a punch from the Ravens, like go down like 9-0. And Eagles didn't even care, still handing that ball off to Saquon, man. He's such a game changer, bro. He is such a game changer. Like, that's the definition of a running back, taking you from like a contender to like a serious contender, bro. The last two times that Lamar's lost to an NFC team, Saquon was on both those teams.
Really? I don't know. that.
The Giants beat him.
What is he? 25-6 now?
I think you're a little overreacting over that game.
It's not just that game though. It's just not that game.
It's not overreaction.
It's not like a crazy thing to say, but like
It's not a crazy thing, but
I'm not buying it.
They beat the best team in the AFC. If you look at it,
I mean, they're not the best.
No, the Bills are the best team in
They're
the
not the
AFC,
best team.
they
in
beat the
AFC.
second best team in the AFC.
The Chiefs are the
The
same
Chiefs are
as
the
the AFC.
second. I mean,
They beat the third team in the best.
The Steelers are better than the Ravens right now.
I'm still not going to take the Steelers.
Guys, they're 3 games away from 500.
I'm not taking
The
the
Ravens
Chiefs
are
over the Ravens.
8 and 5.
I'm not taking the Chiefs over the
I mean,
Ravens.
They have the
well,
same record as the fucking Chargers. The Chargers might have a better record than them right now.
I know, but
know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
they played some teams.
They've played some teams.
You know what I'm saying? Like they played the Chiefs, they played the Bills.
Who'd they
the
lose to this season?
teams you would even guess. They lost to the Raiders,
Chiefs.
they lost to the Chiefs, and they lost to
They
the
lost to the Chiefs,
Steelers,
yeah.
and then they lost to the Eagles.
They lost to the Steelers?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
in a
bro.
1-point game. When Tucker missed those 5 field goals.
You're
I'm
talking
not-
about the Ravens?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about the Eagles. Who have the Eagles
Oh,
lost to
brother.
this year?
Oh,
They have 2
Eagles?
losses on the season.
It was early. I want to say. I don't remember.
forgot.
I need to look at this.
I'm not overreacting about the Ravens like dub. That team is just complete. What's the hole?
There's no hole. Might be quarterback, though.
Quarterback, but when they don't need him, they just hand it off to Saquon a billion times.
Falcons and the team that always shits on them, the Bucks.
Oh, well, there you
Baker
go.
always takes their cookies.
Wow.
Yeah, but that
Baker
was
always
But
takes their
those were
cookies.
early. I think they're on a 7-game win streak.
Yeah, they are.
Longer. No, I think they're on kind of 9-game win streak. I think
They are.
They're on a win streak now.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but everything you just said for the Eagles, you can say for the Lions. Everything.
The Lions are really beat up right now, bro.
Yeah,
on
they are.
defense.
They are.
Really, really, really beat up. I
are.
hope they didn't. Man, when you're missing a lot of your linebackers, it'll hurt. That's why right now I give the nod to the Eagles.
Just off of health.
Off of health, bro. Yeah.
I hope you're
Honestly.
wrong. But
I
can see it.
listen. I'm telling you, it pains me as a Dallas Cowboys fans. You guys know how much I hate the Eagles, but I got to be real to the people out there, bro.
I can't disagree. They're legitimately like a great football team.
I think the Lions are destined for the Super Bowl this
Think
year.
about-
I understand.
think
I'm
about
with
this.
It's
you.
going to take more than the
Oh,
Eagles.
I'm
to be-
with
They
you,
went to the
man.
Super Bowl, what, 2 years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. This team is better. This team is better than that team.
Yeah, it is.
100%.
2 years ago.
100%.
What's
Not
Saquon?
this past year. The year before.
Yeah.
Saquon.
This team is Saquon. Defense is on a different level, bro. Like I'm talking.
Yeah, they are.
They got some boys in the line.
It's been the best defense in the league damn near this year.
I mean, think about it. The Ravens were struggling against them. Now, obviously, you know we're talking
Nah,
about
the
missed
Ravens
field
were
goals.
not really struggling against them. He makes his field goals. It's a completely different game, bro.
It's part of the game, bro.
It's not.
It is.
Name the last kicker this has happened to. Like on a contender.
Oh, it's happened. It's happened to Adam Vinatieri with the
Maher.
This bad?
Yeah,
bad,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, but
This bad?
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta, they're giving him the graciousness that he is who he is. I would put somebody else in, bro, because I mean, once you bench him,
Tucker lost him the game.
yeah, 100%. But
As a team, as 2 teams playing against each other, let's just say 2 teams combined, the Ravens were a better team last week. The kicker cost them the game. The kicker cost them opportunity to go up fucking 15-0, bro. That's a different game. Now you're playing. Now you're not relying on Saquon to run the ball. You can't anymore. Now you have to throw it downfield. Now you have to throw it in the coverage. Now you have to do all these things. And now you have to ask Jalen Hurts to become an MVP candidate. You're down 15-0, bro. You're not down 9-0.
I don't think they're going to ask Jalen Hurts to do that anymore. They don't need to.
I mean, they are going to
Yeah,
need
they
to.
At times.
Yeah, they do.
They're going to need
can't-
to because the
You
Saquon
can't
is.
outrun. You can't keep on running Saquon like he's not.
No,
I
you
know.
can't.
What I'm saying is they don't need him to throw 4 tutties and stuff like that out there. Team's complete, bro.
That team starts outside in, though.
What do you mean?
The whole point of why, like, Saquon is already a beast. And he's playing behind a very good offensive line, maybe the 2nd or 3rd best in the league. But it's also like, it's the perfect combination of a great running back who's paired with great outside threats. So you have to stay honest on that, and it opens the field up for him. But if Jalen Hurts is struggling in a game and that field isn't open, it's a little easier to contain Saquon.
You're playing really well this year. The more I think about them versus the Lions, I just hope the Lions didn't peak early. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. I'm worried about that, now, because when you go to the playoffs, right, the Lions are going to have to play either Green Bay and the Vikings, and they're going to meet the Eagles in the NFC Championship unless something crazy happens.
Unless they play Tampa.
But who knows where it's gonna be,
Anything
right?
can happen in
If it's in the link or if it's at Ford Field, right? I mean, it's
They have the same record, right?
Yeah.
they do now.
Well, they're both 11-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I'll tell you that much. That's what I took away from that Ravens win. I know a lot of things went into it, but it wasn't just that win. They've been playing great, man.
No, but so have the Lions, though.
100%.
The Lions have been beating the fuck out of people, bro.
100%.
Even hurt the last few weeks. They've been beating folks up, bro.
100%. Now it's different though. What I mean though is hurt will get you by the Colts and get you by some of these teams. It's going to be tough. Like tomorrow against Green Bay, we're filming this, Wednesday night before the Thursday night game. I promise you, on a short week, man, those injuries are going to show up, bro. You can only go so long with missing linebackers and stuff like that. I'm hoping by the time that the playoffs come, some other guys come back.
What about fully healthy?
I still think it'd be a battle.
With Hutch.
No, I know, but who do you think
With
would win
Hutch.
that?
Because Hutch
Fully
might come
healthy.
back at the end of the year.
He's aiming at it.
He's aiming Super Bowl. I wouldn't count on Hutch coming back. And even if he did, I mean,
He's aiming at it. Let's say fully healthy, though, between the two rosters.
Depends on where it's at. If it's at Ford Field, I'll take the Lions. If it's at the link, I'm taking the Eagles.
I could see it.
You get what I'm saying?
I could see it. But they do everything better than the Eagles do when they're healthy. Everything. They have a better run defense than the Eagles when they're healthy. They have a better secondary than the Eagles when they're healthy. They have a better run game than the Eagles when they're healthy. The best things that the Eagles do, the Lions do better when they're fully healthy.
But I would say your point is correct. I would say that there's
quarterback.
There's more of a in my
There's not a big
eyes.
difference between quarterbacks.
There's a more of a ceiling. There's a more of a ceiling on the Lions than there is on the Eagles. I don't know. I'm telling you, I go back and forth between that game. I thought the Lions were going to steamroll, and I kept on thinking there's no Niners this year. Man, these Eagles, bro, I did not think that those young boys in the secondary were going to pop off the way that they do.
They're looking good.
It's been their linebackers more than their
No, Mitchell is playing like one of the best corners in this league as a rookie, bro.
But that defense is anchored by the linebackers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, their line and their linebackers, absolutely. But what was killing them last year
Secondary.
is they were getting burnt by teams. Not this year, bro.
They gave the Bengals their issues.
Yeah, here you go.
They took their issues and gave it to the
And
Bengals.
give it to the Ravens as well.
And to the Ravens.
It's going to be interesting. That's just what I was
It's going to be a
thinking.
really good game. The NFC Championship game is going to be the Eagles and the Lions. If I had to predict, it is going to be Eagles and Lions.
Yeah, that definitely. I mean, I can't see.
It would be
anything
a
else.
shock. It would be a complete shock, bro, if that's not the two teams.
What if Detroit is hurt? By the way, no significant injuries yet for Philadelphia. Like you best believe one is coming.
There's still time.
Unfortunately.
I
But it's
mean,
the
as
reality of
long as
football. One of them is coming.
their quarterbacks stay whole and nothing major on the offensive lines happen, those teams both should be in the NFC. I would say that it would be a disappointment if the Lions are not in the NFC Championship.
I can't see it. I really can't see it.
I mean, listen, the way that it's looking, like if the playoffs ended today, the Lions are going to have to play Green Bay or Vikings. Those teams are going to play hard each other every time, divisional teams. I think the Lions are going to beat them. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be a cakewalk, brother.
We beat both of them.
It's not going to be a cakewalk.
Are the Lions deeper than the Eagles when they're healthy?
I think the rosters are pretty similar.
Very similar.
If you had to rank the players on both teams, like the first top 10 players on both teams, I think the majority of them would be Lions.
I think it would be split.
So number one would be Penny Sewell. Would
I
be the
think
best
Saquon.
player. No, Penny Sewell's the best football player in the NFL right now. And then number two would probably be Saquon. But then number 3 and 4,
AJ Brown.
3 AJ, 4 or 5 are Gibbs and Monty. Then you have Amon Ra. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, bro. It's tough. It should be. Those should be the two NFC teams.
100% it should be. I mean, then you'd be talking about either. I mean, who else are you guys going to see in there? You'd be talking about a major upset, bro.
I mean, the NFC North is the best division.
Yeah,
in
no,
football
it would
right
be
now.
a major upset.
You're going to call me crazy? I swear to God, I think if Daniel Jones was playing behind center in Minnesota, you could see them in the NFC Championship.
I think even with Darnold, man, Darnold's been playing okay lately.
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay. Again, I like the other dimension, though. That's what's pissing me the fuck off, man. I brought it up last week about Lamar and the Ravens, bro. This shit's irritating me now. This shit's really irritating me now, bro. Like, we get it, bro. You proved it. You could pass the ball. You could throw the ball, bro. But if you're gonna sit there in the pocket and throw the ball, what's the point of having Lamar Jackson?
But Hetty, I mean, they're
What's the point?
trying to save him, bro.
They're 8-5.
I know
They're
that.
8-5.
Hetty, how many times he's missed some time because of injuries?
If he
bro?
loses 2 more games, what happens?
I mean, listen though, bro.
They still got the Steelers on the schedule.
yeah,
They still have
they'll be fine.
The Browns.
the Browns. The Browns. They should win that.
They'd be
because
fine,
they
bro.
lost to the Browns.
They'll be fine. I'm not worried about that.
I know, but
honestly.
now you went from, hey, maybe we can have home field to
I don't.
You have to play
I'll be
every game
really-
on the road now.
I'll be really
They're not
honest with
getting home
you.
field.
I don't know.
not anymore. Yes,
Unless the Steelers completely shit the bed.
but
these
3
past
weeks
few
ago we
games.
couldn't say that.
I'll be
3
really.
weeks ago they were first in their division.
I'll be
Yeah.
really honest with you though. I don't know if it's the reason why they don't have a couple more wins under the belts because Lamar's running. I think it's the reasoning of the
Secondary.
secondary has been so bad
100%.
that
You know how you can keep your secondary off the field? By running the ball and staying on the field offensively.
I think it.
And you
I
could do
don't
that.
know. I don't know how much.
So you don't
is-
think having Lamar Jackson, just have him sit in the pocket and dicing, and you don't think that hurts the Ravens in any way?
No, it does hurt them.
You don't
I
think
think
that's
they're trying
worth
to
another
look.
win or two?
I think they're looking at it as in we need this guy to. We need to get this guy to the playoffs. He's missed some significant time at the end of
I don't know,
years, bro.
I just don't want him to get to the
Yeah, bro.
playoffs and then first run of the playoffs, he takes a big hit, then he's hurt, and then there was no point of doing anything
they'll
you
be
just did, bro.
They'll be
They'll
fine.
make the playoffs.
I'm not worried. Hey, if
I'm
that's
not worried about them making
Hey,
the
if the
playoffs.
Ravens
I'm
are
talking
a
about the playoffs.
wild card team, that's. I feel bad for whatever team has to play them that early, bro.
It depends on the team.
I'm
Any team with a decent passing game might beat them.
You're telling me if the Chiefs had to play the Ravens off their bye, that's a hell of a fucking beating.
Can you imagine
bro.
a wild card? No.
Imagine having to play Lamar then playing Josh right after it. If you're the Chiefs, you're hoping Josh and Lamar knock each other out. As I like to say, they tubbish had him and let them destroy themselves in the other round. And
I can't wait for the playoffs.
yeah,
Me neither.
I
the
really
playoffs
cannot
is
wait
going to
for
be
playoffs.
really, really interesting, bro. I'm telling you. There was another thing though I wanted to talk about. I had a huge freaking smile on my face when the Bills were beating up on the Niners. It is so funny how the Niners went from being the bullies on the block to being just like everybody else and having
The little brother.
being a little brother, but now looking into the future, I defend Brock Purdy and I like Brock Purdy, but I don't like Brock Purdy as one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. And now everything I've been saying all year about those players being injury prone, it all came true. Trent Williams missing games, McCaffrey missing games,
out.
which he's done in his career a ton. You have the wide receiver. How am I forgetting his name? That's out for the year. Ayuk for the year. All of that came to fruition, right? All those years that they had the best rosters in the league, they wasted it. They wasted it, right? And couldn't beat the Chiefs. Even when they had better rosters than the Chiefs, and they still couldn't beat them. I had a big ass smile on my face as a Dallas Cowboys fan this week about that, man. I really, really did. I really like Brock. Like I said, I like him a lot, but not as one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league because I go back to the argument, can he elevate talent around him? No.
He's a mediocre quarterback.
No.
That's what it is.
He's in that bucket for me of quarterbacks that can't do that. And then now when you start paying them that 50, 60 million a year, that's a whole
He
different.
won't get 50, 60 next year.
You
though.
bet your ass he will.
No, he won't, man.
You
Who's
bet-
going to pay him?
The Niners are. The Niners are. Unless he takes a discount for like 40 million, different story.
It's even 40 million is a lot for. He's a mediocre quarterback.
I
bro.
mean,
he's
he
a
could get
very
the
average quarterback.
if they could get him to take the Baker Mayfield quarterback, which Baker's making around the 40, that's a
Oh
steal.
my God, Baker's so much better than Brock, bro.
So much better.
Oh my God, bro.
But again,
Baker doesn't belong in that class
which class?
of the Goffs and the Purdys and the Genos.
Yeah, he does.
No, bro, he's better than those guys.
No, yeah, he does.
Nah, he's the
He's
golf.
better than- he's better than those guys,
He's in the
bro.
golf.
I would trade Goff for Baker Mayfield tomorrow, bro, on the Detroit Lions.
Would you?
Tomorrow, bro.
Okay.
He's a playmaker. That's the difference between him and like those other guys in that bucket. He's a playmaker, bro.
I mean, that bucket is tier 2.
Remember how we said, he lost, he has a lot of weapons, so he's putting up numbers. He's still putting up numbers. He lost all his weapons for a few weeks, and he was still putting up crazy numbers. He did it in Cleveland. He dragged them to a playoff game.
I mean, yeah.
He's a playmaker,
Yeah,
bro.
but
He's a playmaker.
He's a tier 2, though.
Yeah, but he's like at the very beginning of tier 2.
I understand that, but he's still like.
He's to me, he's in the golf Dak.
If somebody had him top 10, I'm not upset at all.
That's fine.
At all.
I mean, shit. If you do a top 10 quarterback list right now, just based off this year, you're going to see some names in there. Where
Stafford has to come out.
you're going to have to be like,
Stafford's a little washed.
you're going
He's
to have to
come
say,
out.
damn.
Is he?
A little bit, bro. Yeah, a little bit, bro.
I still like
A little
Stafford.
bit, bro.
I still like Stafford a lot.
I mean, guys, it's not a lifetime achievement award. We're talking about today.
not today.
You know what I
It's-
mean?
it-
He's
no,
still- he's a
I
little
get
washed.
it. Baker's
bit,
good, bro. I defended Baker's for years, and years. Bro, when the Browns weren't winning games, they drafted Baker at number 1, and that team became relevant.
After a few years, though, it wasn't like right
I
away.
mean, by year 2,
I mean,
bro.
it takes time, bro.
I mean, by year 2, bro, like the team was, and then people were throwing dirt on his name because Odell wasn't playing well with him. Now it was more on Odell being washed than it was on Baker. Just real talk. Now look at the Browns. They traded him away, and they have Winston throwing pick sixes to lose them the game, but throwing 4 tutties. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Let's go in. We're going to stick on quarterbacks. I wanted to do a little bit of, we're going to play a little game. I'm going to name you guys 2 quarterbacks. You guys are going to let me know who you would rather have over the next 5 years. You guys ready? Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson for the next 5 years?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
I'm going Josh Allen too. I think Josh Allen's starting to separate himself a little bit from Lamar. Stroud or Kyler?
Stroud.
I'm sticking with Kyler.
Of course you are.
I think he's got more dimensions to his game. Hurts or Kyler?
Hurts.
I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts.
I am too. Hurts is starting to grow on me. Real talk. Goff or Dak?
Golf.
That's a tough one.
I think they're the same. I'm going to go with Dak, though.
I'm gonna go with Dak as well.
Why?
Because when Dak
Bro,
is mobile,
yeah.
when he is mobile,
He hasn't been mobile for 2 years.
when he is mobile,
He hasn't been mobile for 2 years.
I mean,
you
he
said
was-
for the next 5 years. He's not gonna be mobile for the next 5 years.
I'm
He's
taking.
gonna be a pocket quarterback.
I don't know, because I could see Dak doing this with what Goff has. It's a toss up for me. You could talk
Yeah.
me to both.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence or Tua over the next 5 years.
Tua.
Ooh. Barring health?
I'm going Tua. No, with health.
Just-
That's why I'm
just-
going Tua.
Oh, I'm going.
No, I'm going Lawrence if we're doing that.
I mean, I'm real talk going Trevor Lawrence.
I'm going
I
Lawrence.
I'm betting on Trevor Lawrence's physical tools.
I think you'll be in the same position either guy you choose, bro.
I you know, I don't know. I have a lot of hope for Trevor Lawrence. Last but not least, Caleb or Bo Nix.
Bo
the
Nix.
next 5 years.
I'm going Bo Nix.
I'm 100% going with Caleb.
I don't blame you, but man, that
Again,
kid,
there's physical tools that Caleb has.
Bo Nix has
Bo
more
Nix
physical
has
tools than
them.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Bo Nix
Bo
Nix is bigger, he's more
Bo Nix is a
mobile,
better
he's
pocket
taller.
passer. Bo Nix is
are you talking about?
as a rookie. He's more accurate. He's mobile.
I would take
For his-
Caleb.
No,
I'm
you're
not
crazy.
losing. There's actually no hope to lose on Caleb, bro. There really isn't.
We're not losing.
No,
hope.
it's
We're
not
just
losing
saying he's a
hope.
better
So you're
quarterback.
saying comparing the two. I mean, based off of what we're seeing this year, I don't know how you could say Caleb. To be honest with you, and he's been balling the last 3-4 weeks. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. He's been balling, bro. But
So is
so's
Bo
Bo.
Nix.
So
I think I seen Bo has like 15 touchdowns, like 2 picks in
Bo,
like last
no,
8
Bo's
weeks.
doing. It's the perfect
Bo Nix
quarterback.
is 9-5, brother.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, Bo Nix is like legitimately the perfect quarterback for Sean Payton, bro.
Yeah,
He looks like a young Drew Brees.
yeah.
Everybody forgets Drew Brees used to run around
And
a
then
little bit.
one more weapon outside of Cortland Sutton, you're cooking with something, bro. You're cooking.
Yeah.
That team is depleted. They have nothing offensively.
They
bro.
don't. But they're still doing that.
Yeah,
Their defense.
Their defense is the best in the league.
Defense
damn
is
near, bro.
crazy.
So I was looking at some, metrics, right? And I always like, people throw around the word clutch a ton. Like, oh my God, this quarterback's clutch, that quarterback's clutch. Oh my God, they're great in the fourth quarter and stuff like that. So I wanted to do something with you guys. I have the top 10 quarterbacks that have the highest passer ratings in the fourth quarter. You guys are going to throw out some names on who you guys are think on this list. And I'm going to tell you guys if they're on this list or not.
Pat,
Pat is on it. He's
Tom.
number 7.
Tom.
I'm talking about just for
current.
players right now. So again, I'm gonna give you guys. I want you guys to give me quarterback names on who you guys think have the highest passing percentages in the fourth quarter this year, current this year.
Pat,
Pat is number 7.
Josh,
Josh Allen is not on this list.
Lamar.
Jaden.
Jaden is number 2 on this list.
Lamar,
Lamar is number 3 on this list.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is not on this list.
He's terrible in the fourth, bro.
Who else?
Brock
Goff?
is terrible in the fourth, bro.
Goff is not on this list.
Tua,
Tua is on this list at number 4.
Hurts.
Hurts is number 10.
Baker.
Baker Mayfield is on in their number 6.
We're sniping them one by one right now.
Yeah. You guys are.
Bo Nix.
We still have number 1. Bo Nix is not on this list. We still have number 1 on here.
Number 1.
In
Joe
number
Burrow?
Joe Burrow is not on this list.
Hold up. Russ.
Russ is number 1 on
Yes.
this
Oh,
list.
I
in
seen
fourth
that.
quarter.
Yeah, I seen that.
So I'll give you guys the list real quick. Number 1 is Russ. Then you got Jaden number 2, Lamar number 3, Tua number 4, Love number 5, Baker number 6, Patty number 7, Stafford number 8, Caleb number 9, and then Hurts right at number 10.
It's wild.
Caleb's on that list?
Caleb's been playing. I mean, a lot of these stats come from when you got to be behind in the fourth quarter.
Cooked.
But
Right?
Cooked. We're down by 40, and AD has 8 points. We're cooked.
did our parlay just bust on live? TV?
AD scored 8 points today, and they lost by 35 to the Miami Heat.
Wow. And I told all these people that the Lakers are a surprising team of.
Oh, so's the other one.
No, the other one still has a lot of life in it.
Okay.
Love
2
it.
points and an assist on the other one.
Love it. But yeah, it's just funny to me, how we throw around the word clutch, and you see some of these guys are not even on the list, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Burrow's not on that list.
Yeah, he's having a shitty year.
Burrow's having.
Stats wise, he's having a good year. But as a team, they're having a shitty year.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing everything he can to try
Yeah.
to get some dubs, bro. Burrow is.
He's having like an all-time great season.
He's actually having. He's like first in touchdown throws, and
They're 4-7.
I mean,
That's
bro.
not, that doesn't fall on
when you
Joe.
have the
I
worst.
understand that, but like you're still 4-7.
But so Joe, this is crazy about that, right? This is one of those times where a team isn't good, and you can directly look at the quarterback and say he's doing everything he possibly can, even though they're a bad team. Joe can't play defense, bro.
I understand that, brother, but like you have to put the record in perspective.
Definitely, but I can't put any of the blame of that on.
Of
Joe
course
Burrow.
not. No, I won't blame Joe at all.
Yeah.
Not a single.
Like, he can't be MVP,
no, you
but
can't.
at the same time,
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
But
bum.
like when I put together
He's
a
going
top
crazy.
5 list next year, I'm not gonna not have him in there because his team didn't do good. I mean, shit, I might have him even higher now, bro. Like
No, you won't.
they're balling, bro, and he looks great, bro. Real talk. I won't have him higher, but I'm just saying, I'm not gonna take him out because
No, I'm not either.
you know what I'm saying? Just because his team's not doing good. Speaking of number 1, though, because Russ was number 1 on that list, I did not think that team would be that good. And I was 100% wrong about Russ. I did not think that Russ would still be able to sling it the way that he is. Team is really good, man. Great defense, great coach. Offense is playing well. 2 things can't be true at the same time, though. I could be wrong about them, and I think that they're a lot better team than I thought they originally were going to be. I still don't think they're in the tier A of teams, though. I got to see a little bit more.
Oh man,
They're not the tier of the Lions, the Chiefs, the Bills. They're not in that tier for me just yet.
why not?
yes, they are, man.
Because this is a cop out, but the only team that they beat that was good was the Ravens, and that was a divisional game. But I'm open to it because towards the end of this year, they got a 3-game stretch where they play. I believe they have to play the Ravens again at away.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule.
They have to play the
tough.
Chiefs, and they have to play. Man, there's like one more team on there
tough,
that was
yeah.
pretty tough. Again, they're knocking on that tier 8, that tier 1 team for me, but I'm not gonna throw them a Super Bowl party just yet for beating the Giants.
They beat the Commanders.
I mean, but
Tier 1, how many teams does it consist of?
3.
So Chiefs,
Chiefs, Lions, Eagles. Bills. 4.
Eagles.
5.
Ravens are not in there.
There has to be 5 teams for that.
No, I mean,
4.
I'm not gonna ship somebody. in.
I'm putting them in there.
Oh, you're putting the Steelers
Yeah,
in
oh
tier
yeah,
1
man.
teams?
Oh yeah, bro.
Why?
They're 11. They're 11
Yeah,
and
it's a tough
3.
team to play. It's a tough out, bro.
Come on, Hakeem, man.
tough
They're a
out.
good bro. We believed in Justin Fields, and Justin Fields did his job.
Yeah, it's a tough
Justin Fields got out. Russell Wilson came and did his job. Do I think they'll be in the Super Bowl? No, I don't think so.
Me neither.
That's me personally.
I think the Bills are still better than them. I think the
I
Chiefs
really
are better
don't
than
think
them.
so.
100%.
If they play the Bills right now in an AFC Championship game, the Bills will get them. With that defense,
Maybe.
with everything, I think they will. I personally think they will.
But that's what I'm trying to say, though. I'm giving them the chance, though. I want to see what
When
they do
beat
towards the end of the year.
Ravens, they beat the Ravens with Justin Tucker missing 6 field goals. Like you said, He missed
Yeah, I
6
know.
field goals.
He's cost him some games this year.
Literally.
It's time to go.
That was,
Whoa,
what was it,
he missed
18,
6 field goals against us.
I don't know if he missed 6.
It was like four.
He missed a bunch.
Bro.
He missed a bunch against them.
Bro, it was 17 to 18. They lost by 1 point.
So guys,
10 to 6. 10 to
so
16,
guys,
something like
but this is what I'm trying to say.
regardless, it was a one possession game.
So guys,
Either way.
but this is what I'm trying to say though, right? This is why I don't have him as a tier 1 or A team, whatever you want to call them. Really good team. I was wrong about them. I was wrong about Russ. But what is the best win that the Steelers have this year?
The Ravens, where Justin Tucker missed a bunch of field goals.
And they're a divisional team that play each other.
Yeah.
They're going to go back and forth at each other. Who else have they beat for me to be like, all right, I could put
Not
them
much, 100%.
I don't
Not
remember,
much.
to be
1,000%.
honest.
No,
They
but
haven't. They haven't played much.
There isn't though. They beat the
100,000%.
Giants. They beat the. They lost the Browns.
100%. This is a point that I brought up to, I brought it up multiple times. Like, yeah, they haven't, but at the same time,
We could,
but the game translates. So,
But Hetty,
still,
there's 2 things that can be true. Again, we could be wrong about them. I was 100% wrong about
we
Russ.
could still be wrong about them. They could be a tier A team.
100%. I'm gonna let them prove it to me though.
I mean, they beat the Chargers. They beat the Broncos.
They beat the Chargers.
The Chargers was early on with Justin. I'm talking about like kind of like the Russ team. So again, so over the last couple
Raiders,
weeks
Jets.
they beat the Jets, garbage team, Giants, garbage team, the Commanders. I mean, they're a French playoff team. They beat the Ravens by 2.
The Cowboys got a game off of them.
They beat the the Browns beat them, and they beat the Bengals, who are not going to make the playoffs. My whole point is, yes, they're a lot better. I said that they weren't going to make the playoffs, and I said that Russ couldn't play anymore. I was wrong,
We were all wrong about that, though.
but just
But
because
Russ?
No, about not having them in the playoffs.
no, you said
pretty
that
sure
they're
I
still
had
going to
them
win.
in
10,
playoffs.
you said that they were
I
going
said they were
to
going
win
to
10
win 10
games.
games. Like,
Yeah, I didn't have them in the playoffs.
I mean, fellas,
because they win 10 games every year.
I mean, fellas, just to give you guys an idea, you know who they have coming up, right?
yeah, it's great. They have the hardest schedule in the league by
They
by
have
a
the
mile coming up.
Browns, they have the Eagles, they have the Ravens, they have the Chiefs, and they have the Bengals in the last game of
This
the
team
year.
could either go zzz, or it could
So
skyrocket.
you're talking about a team right now that has 3 wins. The Ravens are 2 games behind them.
Yeah.
They could mess around and lose to the Eagles and to the Chiefs
And to the Ravens.
and possibly be out of the freaking playoffs. When you think about it, bro.
They'll lose the division. They won't win the division.
They won't. I mean, 11 games is enough to get you in the playoffs in the AFC. 12 games.
They would have to win 3 more games.
That'll be enough to
Is
get
it?
you there.
Yeah,
It'll be enough.
it'll be enough. I
AFC's
mean,
garbage.
right now,
AFC's
right now, everybody in the bottom right now are fighting for. Houston's got 8 wins, Baltimore has 8 wins, and Denver has 8
It ain't
wins.
the NFC. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you're gonna need about 10 or 11 games in either conference to get into the playoffs.
Not in either conference. The NFC, the Lions could end up in a wild card this year.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Because the Vikings.
And the Packers.
and the Packers.
But they have.
they're only one game up ahead of the Packers.
And the
But
Packers.
if they
Maybe the tiebreaker. We're
If
gonna
that
play them
game-
tomorrow.
If that game,
we beat both of them. And beat the
We
Packers.
still haven't played the Vikings the second
Again.
time.
I'm just saying.
Or the
we beat
Packers.
both of them already.
And my guess is they'll be the first seed. But I'm just saying, like, there's,
And
it's
we-
a possibility they're a wild card
we beat
team.
both of them at their house. It wasn't a home game.
I know, but it's a possibility
I know,
that they end
I
up a
know.
wild card.
it's
This is the crazy part.
But that
about it.
was just my whole thing about the Steelers. I could be wrong about them, but I'm not going to put them in that class yet. I think that's premature. That's premature. They're knocking on the door though. Now if they go and they beat the Eagles and they beat the Chiefs, yeah, then I gotta.
They have a great structure.
They got the semblance for a team. They
Everything.
got a great defense.
great defense, all-time great defensive player. They have a really good offensive line, a really decent run game, a really good throwing game right now.
Yeah.
They have everything.
Yeah,
They have everything.
it'll come down to Russ.
Their tier 1 is their defense is TJ Watt.
Yeah,
Everything else.
Their defense is
foolish.
definitely the thing that.
What happened?
Their tier 1
on
the
defense?
team on defense is TJ Watt. Everything else, defense is like 2-ish.
No, their defense is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Their defense is
Yeah,
tier
yeah,
1. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
and
talking
then,
about.
you're talking about their offense.
Their offense, yeah. I mean,
That's okay.
Najee's barely top 10 running back.
I don't think he's top 10.
They're all-
He's not even top 10.
Guys,
Pickens is absolutely top 10.
Pickens is top 10 receiver.
Yeah.
last year.
That's it.
Yes, last game proved
top
that Russ can.
No, he's not, man.
What is
Chill
it?
out, bro.
Maybe like top 5 or
No,
6.
he's
so-
not.
Who is it?
I'm sorry. I'm taking him over Garrett Wilson. Wallah, I am.
Wallah, you're not,
أنا
man.
قرآن I am.
No, you're
I'm
not.
a mom's
to me.
life. I am.
You take a Pickens over Garrett
وحياة
Wilson?
الله I am, bro.
No.
Wallah, why not?
No.
I get everything Garrett Wilson gives me, except I get in a 6'4" body, bro. Why wouldn't I take that? In a 6'3" body.
I think they're comparable.
Why wouldn't I take
They're a
that?
toss up for me.
They're very comparable.
But that's what I'm saying. Why are you upset? I'm taking Pickens over.
I mean, neither of them.
You put Garrett Wilson top 5. Yeah. It's a toss up.
It is.
I'd rather have Pickens.
I'd rather have Garrett
I want that dog.
Pickens got some dog in him.
I want that dog.
Garrett, again, it's close.
I want that ski mask.
He's got to keep his mouth shut in some of these games, or he's going to lose his
does.
team some games, bro.
That's okay. He'll be okay.
We're going to talk about the Basement Boyz game of the week. Let's bring up some records, bro. We all took an L last week. Shame on us, bro.
Thank you, Justin Tucker.
Swade.
Why do I gotta go first?
Well, no, I'm going to bring up your record first.
Why do
because
my record?
I'm going from worst to best. That's why,
cool.
unfortunately.
Wow. All right.
You're 3-9.
Okay.
Hattie, you're 5-7, and I'm 7-5. I'm disgusted with my own record, bro. Yeah, I am. I need to go.
We haven't changed in all these weeks.
Because we all took a L.
We all picked the same team last week.
W's, and we did it the week before, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
you guys-
No, you won one.
I won one.
Yeah,
You squeezed one out of your ass.
So
People, this
I'm
rec-
2 games out of you, and you're 2 games out of him.
people,
You could fuck around and go over him, by the
I
way.
know.
If he fucks around a couple of weeks in a row,
know.
you could do it, bro.
people. This record does not represent
The money line.
money lines. Okay,
Hey, you don't gotta put our business out there like that.
No.
We
They
gotta stop
gotta,
talking- yeah, we gotta
they
stop talking
gotta
about that.
pay for the Discord.
you
You
know
know?
what
better
I'm
stop talking
saying?
about
All right, the game of the week is going to be the Chargers at the Chiefs.
By the way, we smacked the parlay.
Did it?
Yeah.
There you go. So we're taking the.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I got excited.
There
man.
we go. Get the mood up, baby. All
I'm
right,
so sorry. We're back at a.
we're taking
We're
the.
back at a tower.
Yeah,
No big deal.
Are we really?
We're taking the. We got the Chargers versus the Chiefs.
Woo! Chargers versus Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs as well.
I'm going with the Chiefs too.
Switch it. Do another one.
Really?
Do another game.
Yeah, pick us another
No. It's okay.
Do another game.
I mean, listen, bro.
You know what?
Listen to me. I promise you.
Hold on.
Hold on. Listen, we're all wrong.
I know.
The Chargers are going to beat the Chiefs
Watch
this week.
this. Watch this. Basement
We'll have money
Boys-
on the Chiefs
Basement
spots,
Boys
okay.
game of the week. Seattle Seahawks versus Arizona Cardinals.
You know what we should start doing, bro?
Seattle Seahawks versus
Just
Arizona
fuck up for a second. Let me
Cardinals.
talk to you. You know what we should start doing? We should start doing money line of the week.
Money line of the week.
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean, this is basically the money.
We're gonna give him the money line to
We're
take.
gonna bet on that game. boss.
We're gonna give him the
We're
money
definitely
line.
not betting in that game because I
Yeah,
have no
we-
idea who's going to win.
Oh my.
What'd you tell us?
Bros, you know what, bro?
What'd you tell us
I'm
in the group
pretty
chat
sure
like 3
I'm
hours
gonna
ago?
stay away from this game. Guys, we don't need to force it. Go, boys. I put 5,000 on the Chiefs.
What?
Whoa. I've never put $5,000
It's
in a
an
game
exaggeration,
recently.
cousin. No, $100
Recently.
bucks. No big deal.
They get the right- No, I wasn't talking about that
Yee.
game. I'm talking about.
Hey, look how folksy. Hey,
Yeah,
you know
he's-
what's crazy?
He's trying to elm me.
If you want the God honest truth, bro, he's the pettiest one in the group. Allah he is.
I also think we
Wahid
go
Allah
all
is.
in on Chiefs Sunday night.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did
talk-
say that.
I was talking about the Seahawks and the Cardinals game. You said
You
want
said
the team to set
Chiefs.
the game up.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about the
no.
Chiefs,
We're
bro.
going.
We're riding that boy.
We're
Bet.
we're putting them.
Hey, I don't like bet. When I got money on bet, whoa, I feel comfortable.
Well, I'm taking the.
I'm good. Bro.
I'm not taking the
Nah,
Chiefs.
against the
Bro, let's
Raiders.
switch the game, bro.
Listen, against the Raiders,
that's
take
the
easy,
easy
bro.
All right, so here, you know what? Let's just do two then. We'll do two games this week.
Seahawks and Cardinals.
No,
No,
no.
I got
We're
one
not
for you.
doing all that. Khalas, Chargers, Chiefs. We all got Chiefs, bro. Done.
That's fine.
You know
We're
what?
sitting there switching it up. Next week, bro. He put the poll. Did you answer the poll?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
answered the
Fuck
poll.
himself.
I put 3.
I put go fuck himself, and then I switched it to Chiefs Chargers.
I assumed you were going with that game. I wanted to either be the.
Why'd you
Lions-
put a poll on the WhatsApp, bro? Because I did it now. You want to copy me?
No, because
you're like, oh, it's a thing now. Let me do it.
There's 17 people in that chat. There's 3 people.
You know I like to be.
How old is that chat?
16?
Jeez, really?
Yeah.
That chat has seen a lot
Damn.
2016?
Damn.
Yeah, bro. 8
Wait,
years.
what?
8 years. 16? 2016?
Damn.
We had different chats.
We've had some different chats.
But
No,
we-
this one.
16.
Originated, established.
You know what? Probably a little bit more.
This was the Pascalani chat.
Yes.
The names.
Do you remember the profile picture we
Some-
had?
some-
Hakeem, what is this? So I just googled Pascalani.
The names of that chat has gone in so many different directions. What is it right now? Oh, the Basement Boys.
Basement Boys.
This was
With the,
With the-
crown.
with the crown.
With the
Yeah, we gotta stop putting our business out there, bro. People are they're gonna slim the ain, bro.
there's nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, bro. There's an evil eye out there. There's an evil eye for sure.
If
we gotta
take
stay away from it.
If we take the teams like the Panthers again, then yeah, we'll start losing.
I'm so scared to say our record on par.
Because
if
you
we
put
put our record out there on parlays and money lines right now in the last 2 weeks,
But what happened? What is it then?
Literally.
What is it? What is it actually, bro?
what's our what?
What's our record?
1 and like 8, bro.
What is
honestly,
the? What is
honestly,
it?
like
One.
4 and like 11.
No, it's
There you
not, guys. It's
Me?
Shut the fuck up.
Me?
Shut up.
Me?
You believe in that?
But just shut up. Bro.
Me?
You believe in that?
Yeah,
But
I
just
believe
shut
in
up,
it heavy. I believe me. I'm like 4 and 11. Wallah, wallah, I am. If I show you my pars, I'm 4 and 11.
Over the last 2 days. How about the
This guy's counting
Two days, I lost-
This guy's
I lost a
counting the
lot.
plus 3,000, the
This-
plus 8,000.
This guy is dangerous. He's dangerous.
Hey, all I gotta
with
tell you is,
the-
man, don't let
Hey,
me.
we don't gotta put our business out there. Join the Discord. Hey, we really should do a
Should we
Discord.
start a
bro.
Discord? A
Wallah,
Moneyline
wallah,
Discord?
Wallah, really
so
should.
down.
We should,
Moneyline
bro.
Discord every par. What are you
We
talking
should, bro. Wallah, we should.
25 under.
What?
25 under. How they put on the Discord?
I ain't trying to share my secrets though, bro.
No, احكي شو رأيك؟
I ain't trying to share my secrets to the
Secrets?
world.
شو تعمل انت؟
Come on, bro.
لك اذا قضيت الباد كله عم بحكي عربي شو بيصير فينا على اليوتيوب؟ بس بقى دين.
حطونا حط الميادين.
People, we are not Indian.
Yeah, people think we're Indian.
We
bro.
are not Indian.
Some
We are-
motherfucker said on TikTok, I don't know if you guys see in the camera. He's like, this would be the equivalent of me talking cricket. This motherfucker.
We are American-born Muslims, Arabs.
Arab Americans.
We're Arab Americans.
Indian.
Arab
People think
Americans.
you're Indian a ton.
Yeah. And everybody who thinks that, I've paid more taxes in the last 5 years than they've made money as a
we don't
generation.
gotta go and
bro.
take the low blows.
Stop.
No, come on,
Stop.
man. We love you guys.
Stop.
Continue to
Stop.
subscribe.
Don't do that.
Calm down.
I don't like racism, man. It boils my blood, bro.
Me too.
It boils it.
Me too.
Doesn't offend me, but it boils it. You know what it is? It's when it's given to me, it's funny. When I see it given to other people, I get upset.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Oh, bro, we get some hate on.
Well, I mean, that's because most people, like the average American, doesn't know his head from his ass when it comes to sports.
People got pissed about our quarterback.
They took
that-
Ali's side on that one.
What is it?
But you know, man, people are nostalgic, bro. And they don't got to be that
Well,
nostalgic.
I didn't
No,
take-
man, just people are actually like.
I'm
no
on
disrespect,
both.
it's a little
man.
nostalgic,
It's not
bro.
nostalgic, man.
I'm,
It's
I'm on both
nostalgic.
sides of that. On that
It's the
combo.
right thing to
It's
do,
listen, bro. Yes, if you said those 4 guys are better than the other 4 guys, it's no problem. I'm not like, oh, you're not. I'm not saying, oh, you're crazy. I'm just saying, bro. Like,
There you are.
no, but like this Bills team would not take Peyton Manning in their prime over this Josh Allen. I promise you they won't.
You think okay?
No, it's not that I think. I know they won't, bro.
All right.
I
got
thought
you.
about this all
I got
week.
you.
I thought about that all week. The only thing that I would say is that, all those guys played like 15 years plus. Most of
Yes.
those 4 guys.
Which is why it's too early to even say.
So
But we're talking about only the first 4 years of the 2010s, though. That's what we were comparing.
Boss, you do when we were talking about it, you do realize
those-
Aaron
but-
Rodgers' first 4 years was in the 2010s.
No, that's what I was saying. I was telling you that by 2010 he had just started. He was 2 years in. That's what I was telling you.
Okay.
He started in 08.
Right.
Go back on the pod.
I know, I
I
seen
said
it.
he started in 08 and he started taking off in the beginning of the 10s.
Right.
So really we were comparing Tom and A-Rod. And let's just be real with each other. A washed up Peyton for most of that decade. He had two great seasons in there. The rest of them were washed, though. The rest of them were washed. Peyton Manning's years in the 2010s.
his first.
Guys, come on. He came in the league in like
Well, I mean,
01, bro. He
didn't
was
play.
like by year 15
He
at
didn't
that
play.
point.
He didn't play the whole, but yeah, I mean,
For
yeah,
one of the
his
years, he
first-
didn't play. No,
his
but I
last
mean,
year
the
was
other one that he
trash.
played, and he won the Super Bowl
I thi-
throwing
I think that-
no touchdowns.
If I could go back, I would say that I think those 4 guys are whatever 4 or 5, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It'll be hard to say that who's going to have more success because we still got to see that.
I sent you the accolades and the numbers, right?
Yes.
These 4 on a faster pace through 4
I
years in the
think
first
that-
decade, bro.
I think
on a faster
it's
pace.
safer for me to say that they're more talented.
But that's what we're talking. What are we talking about then? You can't talk about legacies yet.
Yeah.
These guys are 4 years in. We were talking about talent.
I think that they're more talented, but
As sports fans, we got to stop being lazy, though.
why?
What is more talented? What do you mean more talented?
They do more in the field.
They're better, bro. The fuck? They're better, bro. If I do more than you on the field, how? What's the argument that you're better than
That's
me?
kind of That's an argument.
No,
too,
no, no,
though.
no. We got to stop being lazy. That's a cop out. Oh, he's more. Now, I can see if they have no heart. I can see if they're choke jobs. I can see if they were lazy. But I can't paint that brush with any of these 4 guys right now in the league, bro.
Are any
So
of
if
those,
somebody's more talented, how are you better?
So
I'm better, but
are-
you're more talented. What? What does that mean?
for me, if I had to rank them,
Mm-hmm.
so there's 4, right? We got 4 from each decade. If I had to rank them from, now, are we just talking like
We're just talking Peyton's 4 years in the 2010s.
Yeah.
And we're talking A-Rod, Tom, and even Drew Brees was on the later half of his career
Breeze,
in the
Russ, whoever you want
2010s.
to put in there. So
Right.
if I
It's Breeze.
if I had to
He won a
rank them,
championship in the 10s.
if I had to rank them, 2 of the 3 would be from the other decade.
2 of the 3.
Yeah, so it would be for me. It would be Tom,
Pat.
interchangeable for me and Tom and Pat, whatever it is.
No, Tom, then Pat is what I'm saying.
So Tom, Pat,
no, Pat, then Tom.
whatever it is.
It has to be Pat, then Tom. One guy has 3, the other guy had 0.
Okay. I'm
4
talking
years?
about.
Yes.
I'm even talking like.
Yes. Go
I'm
look at
even
it. Yes, he
talking-
didn't win a Super Bowl the first 4 years of the 2010s, bro. I already sent
He
it
had
to
a
you
little
guys.
drop.
Oh, we're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we can only do 4 years.
Yeah.
These guys are 4 years. The decade is only 4 years old. How are you going to do it?
So you're gonna do so do their first 4 years.
That's what we're doing.
You just said to the 2010s. What are you talking about?
Hey,
comparing
even
decades.
listen, even
The
if,
the 20 obviously these guys are 2020s quarterbacks, and those guys were 2010s quarterbacks. The first 4 years of that decade versus the first 4 years of this decade, they have them in MVPs, they have them in Super Bowls, and they're behind a little bit on throwing yards, but total yardage they're right there.
so
That's all I
even-
was saying.
So
bro.
let's just say we even took just in whole like just all together, right? Let's just say we didn't limit it to years.
You
And I
have
had-
to.
I know, but let's just say
There's no other conversation to have.
What do you mean?
How are you going to compare 10 to 4?
Just as players, like what I see on the floor. On
Ju-
the, on
oh,
the
just
field.
as
It's
straight players?
Yeah, if I had
That's
to
a
do,
different conversation.
yeah, if I had to do just play, if I just had to do just players, well, we can argue till it turns into more.
Tom, Pat, 1A, 1B. Go.
Yeah,
Switch
whatever.
them.
So
whatever you want.
Tom, Pat. I think A-Rod is number 3 on there. I think A-Rod is.
What about with one Josh Allen Super Bowl? Is he still number 3?
A-Rod?
With
A-Rod.
one Josh Allen Super Bowl? How about with 2 of them?
I think that A-Rod's just a better player in general.
What about 2 of them?
You're not gonna get it out of.
I think
Who do you think is better, Josh Allen or Aaron Rodgers?
take the hate, guys. We got to take hate away, guys.
It's not about hate. It's about one Super Bowl in 20 years. What happens if Josh wins 2? What's argument to be had that he's better than A-Rod's better?
Hold on. The thing is, A-Rod isn't as mobile as Josh Allen, but he was pretty.
He was very mobile.
He's very, very.
And he was a better thrower of the football than Josh.
By a
by
lot.
By a mile.
By like a mile.
He also played on a lot better teams
But-
than Josh does.
but
Limited-
had he-
limited to mistakes.
He's also played on a lot better teams than Josh has so far.
If you
We
wanna
gotta
compare
see
that,
what
then
happens,
We
though.
have to do that.
We have to see what happens, though.
It's
Hetty.
lazy to
So
just
put
be
in-
like, oh,
okay,
this
so
guy
put
won
in-
more, had better numbers. We have to. Why?
Put in the defenses that they played as
I
well.
mean, but Hetty, that
Josh hasn't had great defenses. Neither
Played
has
the
Lamar.
defenses
Neither
they
has-
played against. Not
I don't
the-
Give
even
them
like-
the weapons that they had.
guys, but I don't even like that argument though. The defenses too, because
Give them the
rules have
weapons that they
changed
had.
and stuff
Hey,
like
what
that.
defense that they played in the in the 2010s? You're saying play against the defense they have. What defense? Peyton Manning had the best defense in the league.
A-Rod had to play against that.
Did he? He's in the NFC. One is in the AFC. Where did they ever meet up, bro?
I'm
I
saying in
would
general,
listen.
bro,
I
like,
would
he
say
played
it would take
against
a
that.
lot. It's going to
The
take some.
Steelers defense right now, today, the Steelers defense, you can match it up with any of those defenses. This isn't the 2000s. And Tibet, these aren't the Ray Lewis, Ed Reed Ravens that we're talking about. We're talking about 2010s, bro. I think sometimes we get that twisted a little bit. I'm talking tens.
We still got to talk about
Strictly tens,
Okay,
bro.
yeah,
I'm-
Like
that's fine.
Ray Lewis retired in 14, bro.
But
He was getting older. Like, it
still
wasn't-
great
I
defenses,
No, they
though,
weren't
bro.
a great defense by that point. They were good defense.
You still had
bro.
the Steelers defense. You still had LOB
Yes,
on that team. You
100%.
still had the Denver defense.
Yes. LOB was still a little early for LOB.
That was
2010s.
2000.
It was a little early.
2010s in 4 years.
It was, but LOB was what, 13,
guys, in
14?
general-
Russ won a
Guys,
championship.
Guys, in
2014,
general, though,
2013.
guys, let's go. Let's get back.
Peyton Manning wasn't really like, they weren't really playing that LOB team, is what I'm saying, for the first 4 years. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm talking strictly 4 years, bro. That first 4 years is where I'm drawing the line, because that's the only thing you can do. Because if Josh fucks around and wins the next 2, then there's no argument to be had that A-Rod was better than him for the first 4 years of the decade.
How
Is
about,
there?
But how about as a player though? Just as a player,
No.
I'm taking.
If you have 2 Super Bowls with
no,
lesser
I'm just-
teams,
I'm
how
just
is he
ta-
better?
I'm just talking about like what they do on the field. I think I'm taking
A-Rod would be number 3.
I'm taking A-Rod.
But then if you're gonna do who's on the field, who's like more talented and better, it would be Josh Allen, Lamar right after that, and then Peyton, and then Drew Brees.
And then you have Burrow last.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like those guys are better than Burrow.
Yeah.
But if we have those rankings, then again, it's an argument. All we were saying, me and
No,
you,
I
was
get
that
it.
it's
No,
an
I get it.
argument. You can't just wipe it
listen,
off, bro.
People on TikTok jumped on us because
Because they heard me say
no.
Josh Allen's better than Peyton Manning, which I'm
and
sticking to my guns. I think he's better than Peyton
Listen,
Manning.
for
But
me, it's going to take some time for him to prove that, and I'm with you. I think that they are. I think that they're better because they
Right.
do more on the
they're
field.
more talented.
It is not a clear. It's not a clear pathway to it. It's going to take a lot of time for them to get there, and for him to do it. But Yeah, no, bro. I've been watching football just as long as any of you guys since I can understand football. And I've
People
been
always
watching.
say that to us. They don't realize like we're 30 years old.
We're 30 years old.
What don't look like.
Yes, brother. When I bring up
What don't look like.
when I
That's
bring
why.
up anybody can argue with me that Lamar Jackson's already knocking on the door of being a top 10 quarterback, and say he's not even a top 10 quarterback. Say he's a top 15 quarterback without a Super Bowl.
Yes, that's knocking on the door.
That just shows how great he is. He doesn't have a Super Bowl. We're already talking about him being top 15.
Brother, one more MVP in a championship. That man's a top 10 quarterback. And if you say 8, he might be 8.
You throw
dog.
me.
Lamar.
Oh,
You throw me.
How do you deny that? How do you deny 3 MVPs in a Super Bowl, bro? How do you deny that out of the 10, bro?
You bring me Tom, I can fight back with you with Patty. You bring me A-Rod.
I mean, Petty's on a... Like, if we're just being real with each other, are we just being real with each other?
Yeah.
If we're talking about the first 4 years,
he's on the best pace for all
it's
of them.
bet. Big gap.
No, but I'm
Tom,
saying,
and
like, if somebody's arguing with me, they're like, throw me. I got
Well,
Tom.
the reason they got on you guys
They seen
is
it.
because you guys literally just disregarded those old
because they fell into the trap. We clicked them, we clickbaited them. They fell into the trap. They
1000%.
got to go see the whole conversation,
1000%. I
cousin.
still don't- I
It's
still-
up on
I
YouTube.
still- I
It's
still-
up on YouTube. Go
I
click the
still
link,
disagree
bro.
with you guys. I'm still rather take.
Who would you rather have?
I'm not mad at you.
You would rather have
That's,
the.
I'm not
right
mad at
now,
you.
man, because it's way too early. Like I said with the pet thing, bro, it's way too early.
But you're still not understanding the conversation.
I understand the conversation you said through the first 4 years of
Right.
2010, 2020. I still can't do
How's
that.
that still too early, though?
No, bro.
But how is that too early, though? We were comparing 4 years versus 4 years.
Because I'm not gonna disregard all of that. What all their careers just because of the first. No, man. I know the conversation.
So,
is
Patty,
over.
would
talking about the first 4
it be
years,
better that we compare and we brought
Can I cut you off real quick? That's the issue with the conversation that people are tripping out about. They think we're comparing
Nobody does that.
careers.
Nobody does that.
No, we were saying like these 4 guys are better than those 4 guys, and the only thing that we could do right now is look at the first 4 years. It's only been 4
I
years.
understand, 100%.
Well, how can you look at 4 versus 10?
Nobody does that though. You know what I'm saying?
I would say this. It would be easier to
that.
compare. It would be easier to compare if I said, give me the first 10 years of each of these quarterbacks.
But they haven't played 10 years
That's-
for you to even do it.
Or 8, because all these guys have pretty much all of them.
It's a little different. The other crap does some if we're looking at the first 8.
But did they? Do they?
Maybe.
No, they don't.
Actually, maybe, bro.
And what?
Actually,
When
maybe,
did
bro.
Manning did.
Hey, bro,
won-
the first 8 seasons combined, those quarterbacks had like 4 Super Bowls.
It's-
Manning
bro.
won in 06.
Pat by himself has it by himself.
Manning won in 06.
That's it. And Tom's 3.
Tom 3.
That's
4.
it.
A-Rod won in 2010.
2011.
2010.
11.
But the thing is, though, is that would we even? We're talking about first 8 years. How many years?
That's 5, bro. Pat by himself has 3.
Tom has 3. Tom has 4.
Pats were a little different. In the first
what do you-
8, no, he had 3.
no. In his first, in the
He
first,
went on a 10-year, damn near 10-year
in
drought.
his first
Super Bowls,
8
bro.
years, Pat.
He had 3.
They both
Tom
have
has 3. Pat has 3. Payne has 1. And that's it. Nobody else has a ring.
And A-Rod has one.
But
The other side, the 2020s.
But these guys haven't played 8 years.
that's
yet.
what I'm trying to say. If we start, I was
No,
trying to
they
do-
have not, bro.
Josh Allen, how many years?
No, they have not,
Most
bro.
of them have
Patrick
played.
Mahomes came in 2000. He started in
This
2018
is his 8th year.
as a starter. It was 2018.
This is going to be his 8th year.
Yeah, this is his 8th year.
18,
It is.
19, 20,
Trust me, I know that
21,
for sure.
22, 23, 24,
Yeah.
7.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
his 8th year, man.
This is his 8th
Is
year.
it his
Yeah.
8th year starting or 8th year in the league?
His 8th year playing in the league, not starting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't count the first year.
And I think Lamar's the same thing too. Lamar is kind of the same thing too. His first year he didn't start. Most of these
I was
guys.
looking at it today. I'm not looking. I was thinking about it today.
Yeah.
When did
That's
they come in?
this
They
is
all
the
came
thing
out at the same
though.
time.
But that's the thing though. Even if you want to do that, people still can't be mad because it still matches up.
Yeah.
Most of the and this is I'm on your side on the reason why most of these guys are great that we bring up like the Paytons and the Toms and the A-Rods is. I mean, bro, these guys were great late into their 30s. A-Rod looked his best at like 35. Like, don't look at A-Rod now. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Even as his last. How old is A-Rod right now? 41.
40. I'm saying though, but like some of A-Rod's best years are like late Manning too. So yes, if we just compare like their first 8 years, however long, yeah, they match up against all your guys. Now the question is, can these guys play as long
As these guys.
and play the style? My guess is
Why not?
Yes, I think they. I think they
playing
will.
style.
Why not, though?
Their playing style.
Yes, what's wrong with their
Because
playing
they're
style?
mobile quarterbacks.
But so
And
is
these hits
A-Rod.
that they take, man. It doesn't.
But you just told me they were all playing all-time great defenses. They weren't taking hits.
No, man, they're mobile quarterbacks.
I would
brother.
say that
They're
I'm
just
most
mobile.
worried
They're mobile
about-
quarterbacks. The medicine is a little different on that.
I would say that I'm more
I
worried
get it,
about
but
the
still,
Josh
it's
and the
different, bro. It's
Lamars.
still, man.
I'm worried about
We've
the
been saying that about athletes for 10 years now. We got to get off of that,
There's
bro.
more
These athletes,
concussions
they
now
last a
than-
long time
There's
now,
more
bro.
concussions now.
I understand that, bro. But these
than there's
athletes,
been back then.
I understand
and the calls
that.
these guys didn't get last in those years.
Exactly, you're making my
they
point.
get it
bro.
now.
Exactly, you're making my point, bro.
What
There's less
point?
concussions now. There's you can't hit a
No,
quarterback
no,
as
there's
hard
less
as you could.
concussions back then. There's more concussions now. No. Yeah, there
You're
is.
absolutely wrong.
No, I'm not.
They put rules in because there was so many
I'm
concussions.
listen. I'm
Because of the concussions, they put in rules, and they put in the helmets because of the
Exactly.
concussions.
because the league has dealt with concussions for a long time. There's less concussions now than there was back then.
No, there isn't.
Wallah there is, Ali. Wallah there is. Nowadays they rule it, but you couldn't go in the tent. They didn't take you to a tent and test you to see if you had a concussion back then. They asked you, "Are you okay?" And if you said yes, they let
Now
you
there's
play.
an
You had
independent-
that concussion.
there are a lot-
You just didn't tell the team you had one.
now there's a team.
big
that-
difference,
Now
bro.
there's an independent.
Now you
company.
can't get away with it
There's
now.
an independent person from the NFL that's not associated with any team that when they
Right.
see somebody's wobbly, they say you have to go into the blue tent. And you have
Right.
to get it. I'm on both sides. Medicine is a lot better, but medicine doesn't stop. I'm most worried about Lamar and Josh being elite in their back ends of the
Lamar
30s.
more so than Josh.
Just
Josh,
both.
guys, Josh is 6'5", 250.
I know, but
Let's
so
just remember that,
So was
bro.
Cam though.
Yeah,
That and medicine, you're 100% right. They heal a lot better.
Cam wasn't the thrower of the ball. Though. Josh.
No,
Allen was
I'm just
either.
talking about, but
But that's why I heard. That's what hurt him though later on to his career.
I think I'm worried about them two long term, and I mean, shit, even Burrow's wrist. You get what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker already looks like it's about to fall off.
Every year.
I'm worried about those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if there's anybody that's going to be able to do it, it's those guys.
But consistency, you know how consistent I am with all these arguments, any sport, across any argument, across any sport. If we line up their rosters, it's going to be a long time before you see a Raven or a Bill on there, bro.
the only thing, and I thought about that too. I'm with you,
It's 1,000%. It's not even an argument. bro.
but we're looking
You've
at
seen
it.
their rosters, right? You pulled up their
100%.
rosters,
I know,
right?
Behetti, but we're looking at it a lens of now it's those guys played for really long times, and they ended
No,
up
4 years.
in those 4 years.
In
But
those 4 years,
those,
guys, in those 4 years.
those 4 years were all later in their careers where they ended up building those teams.
That's what we were talking about.
I know.
4
I'm just
years.
saying, but if you look at it holistically, where
Just roster to rosters. 4 years.
eventually you'll see the Joshes and the Lamars
Through
play
the
for
first
those
4
players.
years.
The first 4 of each of all their careers. I think you'd be a lot more shocked.
I would not be. I promise you, I would not
Tom's
be.
first years, first 4 years.
No. The first 4 years of the decade.
Oh, the decades?
2010s, bro.
I think that was probably a dumb combo on our end, though.
Why?
Because nobody does that.
No,
Yeah, they do.
it's not that
We're
nobody
comparing
does that.
10s to 20s,
It's because
bro. How else is there to do
those
it?
guys were in their primes. I would say if you compare all their first 8 years of rosters, it would be a lot closer.
It would still be a long time before you see a Raven or a Bill, bro.
I disagree with you.
You know, 8 years is enough to be Hall of Famer in the NFL.
I know, Eddie, but
What Hall of Famers have Josh or Lamar Jackson played with?
I mean, Stephon Diggs.
He's not a Hall of Famer. Stephon Diggs is not going to sniff the Hall of Fame.
Eventually, he will.
No, he won't.
He might.
Stephon Diggs is not a Hall of Famer. Are you nuts?
Derrick Henry. You talk about some of the people like on defense, like Roquan Smith. Some of these like secondary guys like Kyle Hamilton. I mean, but Eddie, I can't.
If you combine all the Ravens Hall of Famers that played on defense, I'd be willing to bet you Tom had those in 1 year in New England.
in his first 4 years,
Yes,
in general,
100,000%.
in 2010.
Because they had
Not
great,
too that.
great
I'm
defenses.
talking about just
First 8 years in general, bro. You can't argue with me that
8-4.
the most help from those two guys, if just think about it off my head, would be Tom and Pat, obviously. I mean, and they won. They won 3 each, so it's going to be
Yeah,
like
their rosters
they're
were
gonna
a
have
lot more
crazy
mature.
rosters, right?
Those rosters were a lot more
Right.
mature.
And then after that, it's going to be, bro, like Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, like, bro, Payne's
but-
played with some fucking guys,
I know,
bro.
but for
Like,
every- but
they've
for every-
had guys, bro.
but for every Marvin Harrison,
Russ
Reggie Wayne,
had a bunch of Hall of Famers on defense, bro.
but
Like,
Eddie, but for every Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison, I could throw you a Jamar and I could throw you a Higgins.
I'm talking about Lamar and Josh.
Oh, just Jamar. Okay,
Because I already agree with you. Joe Burrow's less of all those 8 guys.
Yeah,
But Lamar and Josh.
I'm trying to think of.
Come
Payne.
on, bro.
I'm just trying to think of Payne's
You don't need to think
records
that hard,
where
bro. You don't
the
need to
first
think that
8
hard, bro.
years.
Remember when he was a choke? You don't got to think that hard, bro.
All right, fellas, let's get into some NBA basketball talk. You know, before you know it, we'll have some playoffs coming. You guys feel anything? You guys like this NBA Cup stuff at all?
I've just been bored of the NBA in general, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
It's kind of
Listen, bro, it's an ugly product, man. They need to fix it, bro. All of it.
What do you mean
Wow.
ugly product? What do you mean?
It's an ugly
I
product.
never know. Million
It's
years
starting to hit me recently, bro. Like,
think that you would say that.
listen, the players are better than they've ever been, bro. It's an ugly fucking product right now, bro.
It is.
You know, Steph, like from how great he was, everybody always says he changed the game. He kind of ruined it a little bit, bro.
The Warriors
Like
did.
they don't,
Yeah.
man, like 43s, 53s from one team on. It's ugly work, bro.
I think the significance
ugly
of these
work.
games are lost. That's what I think, honestly.
I seen a video today. You'll never guess. I'll give you a million guesses. You won't guess what player I watched for a good 2 to 3 minutes, just watching his highlights.
Who?
L. Jefferson.
Yeah, bro.
Beast.
His footwork
Yeah, bro.
on the Hornets
Yeah, bro.
were wild.
And the Timberwolves and the Celtics.
Not a player in this league can do that.
Guys, but I think there's something that changed.
ugly sport.
It's
Not
the,
a player in this
right
league
now.
can do that right now.
the access to watching games is so much easier now. Everybody has League Pass now. Everybody does. So now you get to watch any game at any time. So the significance of games and the excitement for it isn't
Most
there
people don't
anymore.
have YouTube TV. Hakeem. I think sometimes we get clouded in that. We have the privilege of having that. Most people don't.
I
have
just
that.
feel like back
Most people do watch still national
I
television.
just feel like back in the day, bro, those Thursday games, man, and were just TNT nights, bro.
Do you want to know why, bro? Because back then, like, if I remember this vividly, I remember the Lakers playing the Cavs, like on my birthday or the day after my birthday, and like I just remember, like, oh my God, LeBron and Kobe are playing each other tomorrow, and like you would look forward to their one-on-ones and their like
Right.
the little skirmishes they'd have during the
Right.
game. They'd be guarding each other. They'd be
Right.
picking each other up. You'd be like, oh, that's what you saw. But like nowadays, you don't get that because the guy's just gonna sit on the perimeter and chuck up a bunch of threes. The matchups don't exist
There's
anymore
no
in the NBA,
more,
bro.
and because all our stars are very young,
It has nothing to do with that. LeBron was 24 at that point, bro. It has to do with the fact that there are no more matchups. There's no more like, oh, I can't wait to see Shai and Ant. Why? Because, bro, Ant is gonna shoot. He's shooting 10 threes a game, bro.
yeah.
That's wild. You're not gonna see somebody like, oh man, I gotta go home. I gotta go watch Kobe.
There is.
I want to go watch
You
Kobe.
want to know why? Because Ant looks like Jaden McDaniels and he looks like Nas Reed, and they're all playing the same way.
Right.
Like Wemby had 0 points, bro, in the first half the other day. 0 points. How are you 7'4" and have 0 points? You want to know why? Because when you're sitting out and trying to take threes from the logo and you're 7'4", bro, that should be a compliment to the game. Yesterday, we were sweating the money line. We were sweating the money line yesterday. And the Warriors were down 10.
Warriors are up 10.
The Warriors were up 10. And I texted you, I told you, hey, bro, this is cooked. Right?
Yeah.
What happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened. I'm going to sum up the game for everyone. I don't know if you've seen it or not. The Denver Nuggets came down every possession and gave it to Nikola Jokic. And you know what Nikola Jokic did? He looked around and he saw the biggest guy on the court right now was 6'8" on the other team. He put his ass to the basket. Easy jump shots, easy buckets. They sagged off him because they couldn't guard him in the post, and he was hitting those little middies.
Yes, sir.
And he did it by himself, bro. He did it all by himself. That's the same guy that's averaging 30, 13, and 11 right now. And was considered the best basketball player in the world by a lot of people. Well, it's because his three is a compliment.
But
It's not his whole game.
that might go back to your point, Hattie, that you said something a little bit earlier. I don't know if players are the best they've ever been right now.
They are the best they've ever been. They're the best they've ever been today. They're the most skilled they've ever been today.
If you take the top 10 players today,
Uh-huh.
and we went back to, it's so funny, like early 2010s,
Uh-huh.
how many of those guys would be kicked out the top 10?
Who's going to get kicked out of the top 10? It'll be LeBron, KD, Giannis, Jokic, and then we go from there.
No, Kobe's on there.
No, he's not. In the 2010s, he's not. Kobe was washed by then, bro.
What's 2000?
We're talking
2000?
10s and on.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't on there, bro. He's washed by then, bro. He retired in 16. He was washed by then, bro.
I would still.
Giannis is better than him. Than Kobe in 2010s. This Giannis is better. This version of Giannis. This version of Jokic is better than that. Yes, bro. And like this era is long, bro. Like you got to have James Harden in this. He's part of this era. Shai is part of this era.
James Harden's not part of this era.
Why not, bro?
No, man. Because he was
Eras
just-
in the NBA are long. Eras are 10 years, bro.
Right.
10 years ago, James Harden was averaging fucking 38 and 16. It was 6 years ago they was doing that. Like he's part of this era, bro. These guys are better. Yes, they're better, but like they're better in a bad way sometimes.
I agree with you.
I don't want to watch you
'Cause I've been
take
telling
15
you.
threes.
I told you this. I told both of you guys
From a
that.
player. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see
threes
it.
are nasty, and there's no stories. No stories at all.
I just don't. The stories used to come from the fact that yes, guys were like really good, and it was our fault. The narrative changed a little bit. Nobody gives a shit about these guys anymore.
Give me a reason.
But also, like,
give me a reason.
bro,
to
do
give
you
a
guys
shit,
remember
Eddie.
that Denver and Lakers series?
Yeah,
they used to
yeah.
have. Do you remember those Kobe and Carmelo battles? They used to
Yes.
have, bro.
Yes.
Like you used to look forward to those, and you used to see them. And you're like, oh wow, this is.
But
like,
why did we
this is
look forward to it,
crazy?
Eddie? 'Cause
Because
they-
they guarded each other and
they gave us a reason to.
they played basketball.
These boys don't give us a reason to.
They played
go.
basket-
I know. Oh,
They played basketball.
I'm agree with you.
Because if I'm sitting, if you're my matchup, bro, and you take 12 threes and hit 5 of them, and I take 12 threes and hit 4, we didn't really just play basketball, bro. We had a shootout.
Yeah.
We had a shootout.
Like, believe it or not, like the Dallas and Sun Mavericks, like of recent, are actually kind of like some of the funnest series you could think about because like Luka and Book talk shit to each other. And
Yes.
they go at each other and stuff like
So
that.
you remember
There's-
those?
But there's not a series right now that can match the 2010 Bulls versus Celtics series.
No, there isn't, but there was because they were. Jokic wasn't standing on the three. Joakim Noah wasn't just standing on 3-point line taking threes, bro. There was an
Exactly.
inside out game. It was art to it, bro.
There
It was
was.
battles. It was
You're right.
battles within the game.
Yeah.
There was battles within the game. The best thing I can think of nowadays is when you see like Joel and Jokic play each other, or Giannis and Jokic. Those games I look forward to because there's basketball being played.
Don't mention Joel.
But no, I'm saying
mean,
like
but
when he
in-
was like in general, like
yeah.
those games were like worth watching because it was.
You're right.
And then I thought Ant was gonna be that. Because last year in the playoffs, you saw it was the middies, it was the crossovers, it was
He
the
will be.
dunks.
He will be.
He's taking 12 threes a game this year,
He will
brother.
be. He'll change up
He-
his
he's-
team. He will be.
No, he's taking 12 threes a game
I
this
know.
year, bro.
But he was on a tear in the first 5 games. Though,
He's
man.
taking
6
12
games.
threes a game this year, bro.
I told you about Ant. I think Ant's one of the best players in this league. I'm not ready to. We said some crazy things last year.
What do we say? Everything is still stands up.
You still think that he could be a top 5 player of all time?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean-
he's 23, 24,
Yeah.
bro. How old is he?
I know.
23?
I just don't. You know. I think shit. You can't have a top 5 list without him either being in or knocking on the door. I just think that NBA, the upper management of the NBA, they're not stupid. They're thinking exactly what we're saying because NBA viewership is down for the exact reasons that we're talking about because of all the 3-pointers. There's no stories. I mean, shit, they got to beg these guys to play now. They got to,
Yeah.
they legitimately have to beg players to play right now. A little soft, right? I'm not trying to sound like an old head. It's just, it is what it
A
is.
little soft.
I
on, bro.
I think that they saw Ant and they were trying to catch some like that lightning in the bottle and they were pushing a little bit. So you would see every Ant commercial and they would put the Kobe and the Jordans with them and stuff like that. I wasn't hating on Ant last year. I was just saying I think that they're searching for a new face of the league, bro. I truly think right now, like LeBron and Steph can't be a true face of the league. They're too old for it. But I'm talking about there's not a true face of the league right now in my eyes. There just isn't. Just a true
They
one.
all look like each other, bro. They all play like each other.
You know what I'm saying? There's no
They all play
uh,
like each other.
I mean, shit, there was multiple back in the day, bro.
There's
If it wasn't LeBron, I could argue with you that it was Kobe. And if it wasn't Kobe, I could argue it was
Wade and
Wade or AI.
Melo, or, yeah.
Bro, Ant isn't that face yet. Yeah.
No, he's not. But I mean, like, like 22 is arguably better than all those guys outside of LeBron, though.
Yeah,
when he was by the time he was 22 years old.
I
That's what
don't-
we were saying.
Yeah, I don't
about
know.
that.
I don't look at Giannis as the face of the league. I just don't. I'm sorry. It doesn't resonate with me.
It's cool, but like, at least he's entertaining.
He's entertaining.
At least if I watch him, I'm gonna watch basketball. Guys, like he's dominant, but it's because he plays basketball.
Exactly.
Like he's not just sitting at the, like he understands. Like we don't give him enough credit for his IQ. He understands. Like, hey, I'm bigger than everybody else, and I'm stronger and I'm faster.
I real talk.
He
Don't.
dominates his position.
real
Every
talk,
guy
don't.
don't play their position.
Yeah.
Nobody plays.
You
their
know
position.
who? You know who's like a great person to watch? I'm gonna give you some great guys to watch the NBA today. Where you're like, man, this is like, you know who I thoroughly enjoy watching? And you're gonna laugh at this, bro. I like watching Zubats play. I really do. He reminds me of an
bruisers?
old big guy. He reminds me of an old big man.
Just
bro.
like
shy.
Yeah.
In and out. Yes, he shoots threes. Yes, he
Sungin.
does.
Sungin yesterday.
Sungin. Fox.
Yes.
Watching DeMar DeRozan right now is refreshing
Wallah it is.
in this league. It's
Wallah.
refreshing, bro.
Yesterday when I was watching it, I didn't want him to do good because
I know, but it's refreshing.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like, yeah, it reminded you of Kobe Bryant in a way. Not saying he's Kobe Bryant,
No, of
obviously.
course.
But it reminded you of like, yeah, like he took his
Bro,
matchup.
nothing
He's
was-
throwing him in the post. He's cooking him like
Nothing
this.
was
It's
prettier.
different, bro.
Nothing was prettier than when the ball would go into the post on Kobe, and it was like skill, man.
Yeah.
I'm a head fake you to death or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't blame these players though, and you guys.
No,
can't
I blame
them.
some of these players.
But let me
Because
explain
they
to
shoot
you.
him out of games sometimes.
But no, I don't blame these players on shooting threes because the only way that you can get out of court on any level right now is by shooting threes. If you can't shoot the three ball, you're seen as useless. Starting from AAU ball to even playing pickup ball now.
So Giannis is not a good shooter. He's considered arguably the best player in the NBA.
That's because of his ultra athletic size and
Wemby's
what he does.
7'4".
That's a problem with him. That's a problem.
It's a
with
problem
him.
with the whole league.
But
It's
I'm
not a
talking
problem
about
with
all
Wemby,
these.
bro.
I'm just talking about in general now. You can't get on the court if you can't
Is
shoot
it,
the ball.
okay, but why can't it be like it? But that was the
It'll
case.
shift.
That was the case 6 years ago.
It'll shift.
But like the Boston Celtics took 53s in a game this year.
It'll shift. It'll shift.
that's insane.
It'll
Like fif-
shift.
53s,
That's
bro.
insane, bro.
We went
50.
from it's an overload. It's an overload.
I don't like it, bro.
Something of too much of something of anything
like
is never good.
I don't like it, bro. And the best guys in the league are the ones that can play inside and out.
100%. Those are the only guys that win.
Yeah.
Let's just put it like that. Steph Curry was the first ultra 3-point shooter, and the Warriors were the first team to ever shoot as many threes as they did and win the championship. But they were a different story because they had like this perfect formula, right? But outside
And
of
they
that,
had KD,
and KD,
who was the best in and out player, arguably in the league.
exactly. Even before them, like before KD,
little
like
arguable.
they were the first. Do you remember
I
when?
miss those matchups,
Do you
though,
remember
bro, back
when?
in the day,
Remember when
man.
people were like, no 3-point, no team that shoots a bunch of threes can ever win, right? And it was true for the longest time, and it's gonna happen like that again. I promise.
Oh, I
you.
hope so, bro. Because like nowadays, you could get out coached, you could get outmanned, you could be a better basketball player, you could be a smarter basketball player, and the other team could just outshoot you. They could just hit more threes, and you lose the game.
Yeah.
Like you can have a better game plan, better roster, better everything. And just that night, they're gonna hit more threes because they're gonna take 40 of them, and they can beat you, bro. That's a boring basketball to watch, bro. It's boring.
I wanted to throw you guys some.
Sorry to go on the tangent.
No, it was great, bro. I agree with you. I sent you guys a message on WhatsApp the other day in the group chat. I was like, "Yo, it's Friday, and I'm not excited for this game. There's nothing else on TV. I was hoping basketball would get me going.
Right.
No, just didn't get me going. And I love basketball, bro. I will watch the Hawks versus the Wizards. I will, bro, if it's good basketball, and it's not there, bro. I'm telling you, it's not there. Don't tell me it's because I'm more busy now and I'm a grown up. I watch more sports now than I did when I was younger. I have more access to it now. Just doesn't get me going. I can't say the same about football. I really, really can't. I enjoy football more than I did then.
Yeah.
I've always done that though. I've always always like watching football more than
No, basketball is my first love, and I still love it more than
No.
football. but
I'm
man,
saying I
getting
enjoy this football more than I did like in previous eras. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
And maybe I wasn't mature enough to understand it, but I just
It's because athleticism wasn't wasted at that point.
and
That's why.
the product on the field hasn't gotten worse. It doesn't look worse. You could sit here and tell me, oh, they can't hit the quarterbacks anymore. I like that, bro. I didn't.
To an extent. Some of this is
Bro.
nasty.
Some of it's nasty, but
Some of it's
But you know,
some of these hits that these quarterbacks used to take
Nasty.
back in the day.
Yeah.
man.
but it should
my
never been like that though,
God.
bro. Tom Brady was the sacrificial lamb for everybody. The year that they went into his knees. So you're telling me it was okay for a guy to go and tackle quarterback right at his knees?
Not at his knees. You should be able to hit him as hard as you want, though.
That I agree with. I don't like that.
Especially if he's a runner, you should be able to hit him as hard as you want.
The runner, but in the pocket, you're telling me somebody could just go right at your knees and take your knees out?
Not at your knees, but you should be able to hit as hard as you want. That's a football player,
I don't
bro.
like the helmet to helmet stuff either, though. I'm
No,
happy
but
they-
like you should be able to hit as hard as you want. It's a football player.
Yeah. If
If
it's
it's a
helmet to-
quarterback, he's not a football player.
the only thing they call now though is the helmet to helmet stuff, though.
Yeah. No, if you hit him hard enough, they
No,
call that unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness. Roughing the passer.
That I don't like.
And
I don't
overtime.
like they call when if you tackle a guy and then you put your full weight on the bottom. I don't like that. But the stuff to the knees and the helmet to helmets.
Yeah, that's different.
That shit should have been.
Nobody should be getting hit like that.
That
It's not
shit
just
should have been
quarterbacks.
outlawed in 2000. That wasn't real defense. Again, I sit here and we argued about the defenses then. Yeah, bro. Like it didn't make Ray Lewis a better defender because he can knock somebody's fucking head off at full speed in the
'Cause these
middle
guys
of the
could do it.
field. These guys could fucking do it. They
Fred
just-
Warner can't do it?
They just can't do it. Fred Warner could do it worse. Again, two running back coming in the slot and Fred Warner, who's just as fast,
And just throw his whole body at him.
collide, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No, bro, that's not good fucking defense.
It was entertaining.
It
Though.
was entertaining.
lit.
It was
NFL's greatest hits, one of the most watched
Yeah.
videos on YouTube.
back to the NBA. So I actually want. I'm gonna throw you guys some NBA statements. I want you guys to tell me if they're gonna be true or false. And this is even looking to the future, right? LeBron James wins another championship before he retires.
False.
False.
False. Yeah, I do too. I think
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Giannis spends at least 5 more years as a Buck.
False.
False.
Yeah, false.
Unfortunately.
I really think that either Giannis is gone by the end of this summer or next
But
summer.
be careful. Him and Dame been on a tear though together.
Dame's
I'm just
getting a little
putting it
off
out there.
Rough start.
They've been
Rough
on a
start, but they
they've been on a tear. Okay.
Ant Edwards wins a championship in Minnesota. I say false.
In Minnesota.
I do not see
I
him
say
winning.
true.
I'm gonna say true too.
I'm gonna say true.
I don't see
They,
him winning one of
he
them.
can go
I'm gonna
another
say
player
true.
in.
That team is pretty complete. Like I'm gonna say true.
I don't think this team, and I don't think Minnesota knows how to surround championship teams. The Lakers land another superstar after LeBron retires.
False. Not for a long time.
True.
I say true.
True.
I think LeBron helped fix the image of, hey, come to LA. I hope the Celtics will three-peat.
False.
False. 3-peat is tough, bro. They'll win this year, but 3-peat is tough.
I want to say true. I know it's tough to three-peat, but this team that they have is pretty young at the most important pieces, bro.
Yeah.
If there's any team that I could see it doing anytime soon, it's probably them because of their 2 youngest stars being.
But you can see Al Horford and Porzingis and Drew Holiday and those guys play another 2 like elite years.
No, Drew Holiday's not that young, bro.
No, he's old. He's like 34.
I mean, listen, they got to win it this year, which I think that they are.
Me too.
And then the next year, I think you can squeeze one more out of them. LaMelo Ball is a Hornet.
What happened?
LaMelo Ball stays in Charlotte.
Oh,
False.
stays in Charlotte.
False.
I think it's false. That guy's
I think
too
it's
big for
false.
Charlotte, unfortunately.
too
Unfortunately for Charlotte. I hate when guys do that. But
What do you mean they hate? You don't like when they?
I like when guys stay in their
Nah,
town.
fuck
in
that.
their,
If you
on the
can't,
team,
if you
bro.
can't surround me with talent after I've given you years and years
But
and
you
years,
better give me years and years. Don't do it after year 3.
shit.
You got
LaMelo-
drafted to a bad team. That's why you got drafted so high, and that's why you got paid a bag.
Most of these
'Cause
guys
you got on a bad team.
Hetty, most of these guys bounce after a while, bro.
Yeah.
Think about the biggest stars that have left their teams.
Yeah.
Shit, I would say some of these guys waited too fucking long to leave.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Garnett waited way too long to leave Minnesota, bro. For what? Loyalty
Yeah.
or Dame?
That guy will be the face of the league soon.
Who?
He might be the face of the league soon.
LaMelo?
Yeah. He might be, bro.
You're high on LaMelo, huh?
High as fuck. Even though he plays an ugly game, just like I mentioned, but
He does some shit that nobody else can do. That's what I would say.
he's a joy to watch, bro.
Bro, it was
Before his injury last year, he was a joy to watch. He was good.
He's
really fucking
You
good.
don't realize how skilled he is until you watch him play. You're
Yes.
like, this isn't just flash, bro.
Yes.
He's saying little floaters in the paint. His one of the best passes in the league.
Ugly jump shot though.
I mean, it's swaggy though. It's ugly, but it's like it's
it?
cool to
You
watch.
want to know
yeah,
how I
bro.
knew
Is
he
it?
was unique? Derek White was. This is how impressive LaMelo. You know that LaMelo does that step back one
Yeah.
in the air 3-pointer. LaMelo does that in the game now, just normally. Derek White is trying that in practice and hitting backboard.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro.
Like Derek White's one of the best 3-point shooters in this
And also,
league.
don't forget, like LaMelo's like 6'7", by the way, too.
Tall ass point guard.
Yeah,
Bro,
so-
tell me the last time you seen a guy just take a step back,
Yeah.
one knee up.
He's been,
three ball.
after LeBron, he's like been my favorite player in the league so far, by a mile.
It's crazy.
I gotta watch more.
He's fun to watch, bro.
Are there any stars right now in the league that you guys like in bad situations that you guys want to see traded?
Bad situations.
You just want to see him out.
Not that I could think of.
I mean, real talk, LaMelo's one of those guys. I want to see
It's
him.
still too early, bro. It's like year 3 for him.
Is
Maybe
it
after
though?
like year 5, 6.
How him and Ant came in together? How long is that? Is this
Through 4. This is year 4, I think, for him.
He's been hurt. He got hurt.
Yeah,
It's
and he's
year
been hurt.
2
So
and
like,
year
yeah.
3.
So I need a little bit more time. I can't really think of anyone.
nobody that you could think off the top of your head?
No, not in a bad
Luka?
situation.
No.
Luca's in the best situation
Luka's-
possible, bro.
Luka's in a really good situation.
Maybe Cade.
Cade now.
Maybe Cade.
Cade is.
Still, again, it's too early though, bro. It's fucking year 3 or 4, bro.
I can't see anybody.
You know who I want to see with a fresh start, bro? I know we don't like him right now. I want to. I think the Sixers should move on from Embiid, bro.
Get out of here, man.
I know.
Get out of here, bro.
Hey, who do you hate more
Get out.
tonight, Embiid or AD?
Get out of here, bro. Man.
Tough one. Toss up, huh?
Very tough. AD.
Say
Why
it.
is he? I don't want to say it. It's gonna be bad if I say it.
No,
Say
go
it.
ahead, say it.
He's a bitch, bro. No, he's a bitch.
Damn.
There's reasons why LA loses games is because of him. Mostly
Yes,
because of him.
100%. I agree with you
No
wholeheartedly.
D'Lo, no coaching, no LeBron's age. Purely because of AD.
LeBron had 30 tonight.
I know, I
and
see.
they lost by 40.
I seen. They lost. Hakeem, they never scored 100 points. They had 91 points.
Yeah.
Okay? Mostly because of AD.
My Lakers take is looking fantastic right now, huh?
You're looking
right.
I had him in the championship.
No way near a championship.
Listen, I think,
And
No
it's
way
and
near.
it's because of AD though.
Purely on AD.
but
Purely, bro.
can I say this about?
Here we go.
Oh
with the
my
Lakers.
Can I
God.
say this about
Hakeem,
AD, fellas? Wait up.
Go ahead.
This is what we have a pod for, right?
Yes, sure.
Yes, AD disappears sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But so how many points did he have tonight?
8.
8.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
I can't defend that. I would say that the reason the Lakers
Ask how many rebounds he had.
it's a bad game. I don't need to
Ask
hear
how
it.
many
What do you have,
rebounds
like 3?
He had 5 rebounds.
He got destroyed today. I would say though the reason why the Lakers win or don't win a championship isn't because of AD. They don't got enough.
No, they don't have enough. So your solution is to score 8 points in a game?
No. I'm in general though, Hedy. I mean, the guy's averaging almost 30 points a game this year, right?
Inflated.
On accident.
Inflated, bro.
I'm not
They're
gonna
inflated.
sit here and say that AD isn't one of the best players in this league.
No, we didn't say
And
that.
I think that he can.
He's the most inconsistent top 5 player in the league.
Yeah.
By a mile.
I 100% agree with you.
And we're gonna go ahead and say, no matter what you say, even if they don't have enough or nothing, the reason why they lose is because of him.
Yes.
That's it.
But that's
They're in the regular
because-
season.
That's because they don't have
Yeah.
enough though. Because
He's the number one problem.
if he doesn't put up 30, 10, and 7
Right.
every night,
Right.
they're more than likely not going to win it. And it's just
That's not
not,
true.
So why is he gone under 15 3 of the last 4 games?
That's not true.
inconsistencies. I'm not, AD's far from the problem why the LA doesn't win games. That's just in my opinion. Though.
You know, sometimes you might not be the problem, but you're definitely not the solution.
No,
bro.
Yeah, some nights say not the solutions. There's only like 5 players that I'm
There's
trading.
like 10 solutions, bro, in the NBA.
There's
right
like 5 players I'm trading AD for today, bro. There's like 5, maybe 6.
Go ahead. Who?
now. If you put like, this is gonna sound disrespectful as fuck. If I'm the Lakers, right, and I know, like, I look up and I say, oh, LeBron's like 40, I maybe have 2 years out of him left. If somebody brought like D Mitch to the table for me, I have to look at that trade, bro.
G Mitch for AD?
Yeah, I have to look at that trade, bro.
I'm not. And now, it's
I do,
nothing,
bro. I'm
It's
sorry,
nothing.
bro.
It's nothing against AD.
Outside of that bubble championship, bro.
It's nothing against AD.
Like, just
I mean,
real talk.
nothing.
Who
He's done nothing.
like D Mitch has gone further on worse teams, bro.
I'm not taking D.
I don't know, man.
The Lakers don't get better today with D Mitch, bro.
Not today, but that's what I'm saying. If you look at their age and you look, okay, moving forward, who do we want?
I'm not doing that. Who else?
Sabonis.
No, brother. I'm not.
No, I'm not trading Sabonis for him.
Guys-
Foxy, I'm looking at though.
I'm not doing Fox either, man.
Foxy, I'm looking at. I'm talking about if I'm moving on from AD. Yeah, I'm looking at Foxy, bro.
Really?
I'm looking at a lot of guys, bro.
Like even if there's just straight up trades
We've
today,
seen him on a team by himself, bro. He wins 30 games,
but
25
straight
games.
up,
What is he
guys,
gonna do
straight
for
up,
you, bro?
straight up today, there's no players that you can flip. There's 5 of them that make the Lakers better today. I'm just talking about if you do the trade. There's only 5 that.
Are we sure there's only 5?
Yeah, bro.
Does Jokic make him better?
Yes.
Does Giannis make him better?
Yes.
Does Shai make him better?
I don't know. I think they
You
get
think
10
AD
times.
is better than Shy?
No, but I'm talking about for what AD does on that team
does he do?
defensively. Defensively, bro.
Yeah, defensively, he's great defensively.
So
What
like
else?
Yeah, Shy might have had more rebounds yesterday than AD
I
did
just
today.
don't. I don't know if getting Shy. I'm not saying that Shy isn't better than AD, but it doesn't make the Lakers better just trading him.
I think it makes him better. I think Ed makes him better. I think
3,
Luka makes him
4,
better.
5,
Bro, there's and again he's top 5. Tatum makes him better.
6.
Those guys that make him better, bro. Let's just be real with each other. He's talented. He's very talented.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that, guys. I'm not gonna let him.
He came from the top by far and away, and it's not even close. From the top 10 guys in the league, he has the least heart out of all of them.
I think that you. Guys,
I showed you a couple of minutes of the game today.
Yes.
What was he doing out there, bro?
Just standing on the 3-point
I
line.
swear to God, he was doing cardio.
Waiting for a shot to go
I
up.
swear to God,
maybe
he was doing,
running back on
he was doing
defense.
cardio. I swear to God, he was.
I can't.
doing
I
cardio.
can't go that. I'm not gonna go that far. We've always known.
Why? We've been losers for 4
We
years.
know. We've
What do you wanna
always
see?
we've always known that AD is inconsistent. but
We've been losers for 4 years. What do you want to see more?
it's not. But Hedy, it's because of what LA has put around him and LeBron, bro. It's not.
You think
because-
he's in the worst situation possible?
No. But Hedy, we
So
got,
why has he been a loser for
let's
4
be
years?
Here. Let's be real, bro. It's not that the Lakers haven't been losing because of.
It's because every time he sees another big, he gets absolutely bitched and ragdolled. That's why. You don't believe me? Go look at the Denver Nuggets series.
No, say how it is, man.
I understand that. I'm just saying though, we can't sit here and act like he's. Or the only reason that team was in the Western Conference Championship the other year is because of him, and LeBron. There's only other
More
couple,
so LeBron.
There's only a couple other players that you could pair with LeBron and
More
still.
so LeBron. You don't remember how much he struggled in that Memphis series and LeBron hit the ball? You forgot, no?
Just saying, guys. And also,
What are you saying?
I'm saying
What's
that
your
there's
point?
not a lot of players that you can just replace.
I can say that for Trey Young too, bro. What does that mean?
That
what
make
does
the
that mean,
Hawks
though?
better?
Yeah, what does that mean though?
No,
But AD doesn't make the Hawks better if you trade him for Trey Young.
I would rather have AD.
On that Hawks team?
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
think so, bro.
I would.
Capella's
I
playing.
swear.
Come on, I have
It's
a
not
guy
about
that's-
Capella. It's about
I'm gonna
Trey
have a
Young.
guy.
I
I'm gonna
don't
have a
think
guy
so,
that's
bro.
gonna anchor my defense and
And
give me
I'm
25 and 10.
No, you're not going to get 25 and 10. When it matters most, you're going to get 12 and 4, bro. Stop, bro. We've seen it too much.
He
We've
averages
seen it.
that, man.
We've
play
seen it, bro.
in the regular season and the playoffs. He does it again. Inconsistent as fuck though. But I'm not gonna take those steps, guys. Is he still a top 10 player in the league for you?
He's top 5.
He's a beast.
Top 5, 6. But, like,
He's a beast.
He's the most. It's a bad night asking about AD, bro.
Yeah, I know. You guys are just a little. We're a little.
Well, it's
emotional.
more. We've been saying that for a long time.
We're-
You've said that 100,000 times, though.
Inconsistent as hell. But I'm not gonna go as far as to like
Why is he inconsistent? He's very skilled.
his offensive game is dictated by.
very skilled.
I always say he shoots himself out of games sometimes mentally.
Why?
And he's inconsistent. I'm
No,
telling
his
you.
offensive
Why?
game is dictated
Everybody
by who,
misses shots.
his offensive game is dictated by who he's playing against, who's in front of him.
Who's he playing against? And LeBron's
No, guys.
mood
I mean,
that
he
day.
was giving in a lot of games last year
All
and the
nasty-
Western Conference.
And we said it. It was all nasty minutes when it mattered most. Remember, you said it. Yeah, it looked close, but when it mattered most in the fourth, he was getting bitched. Bro.
Yes.
Stop. Let's be real. It's okay. We're in a tough spot.
Guys, I'm
it's a
agreeing
kid.
with you
We'll give
guys. Today's the wrong
I
night
wanted
to
more. I
ask
wanted
you
more.
guys.
I wanted more for
very-
LeBron.
Guys, it's
I
the
wanted
wrong-
more
It
for
is the
LeBron.
wrong
It's the
night.
wrong night for you
It's the
guys.
wrong
Come on,
night, but
guys.
it's been the wrong night
How
for
many?
a
No, I'm
while.
not going to let him do that. We've been saying
We've
talking
been
like
saying
this
that. I know
for-
we have.
And he's been leading that
I
charge.
know, man.
guys,
You know
we're
how many
sitting
texts
here-
we get from you
Well, you've
starting?
been leading that
What
charge.
the fuck
Guys,
is
but
AD doing out there?
okay, but there's not as many guys as I'm gonna trade for him as like I'm.
Bro, stop saying that.
Wait,
We're not talking about
trading AD. No, but that's what I'm talking about though. Yes, he's inconsistent. Yes, there's not. He gets bitched out by the Joker and some other big men. Yes, I'm not.
He got
saying
bitched out by
wrong
Ben
that-
today.
What I'm trying to say is though
Beast.
is we're taking it an extra step in the wrong way with emotions to say
What's
that
the extra step? What
to
do we
say
ask
that-
him to get traded?
that you can get him traded. if
You brought up the trade.
No,
Nobody
but
said
I'm saying
trade him.
though, if I said how many players would you trade him for, and we named some guys like no, D. Mitch does not make the Lakers better today.
No, I was saying if
for
you knew
AD.
LeBron was retiring.
Oh.
And moving
No,
forward.
but like today,
Yes.
like
I don't even know.
no, bro, he does not. I promise you, he doesn't, bro.
No, I mean,
We're in the same
Hey.
issue we have right now. We have two guys that know how.
I don't
that can
know,
play.
bro. Like,
Boss?
I don't know.
That's
No,
a bonus trade, man.
No,
No,
brother,
Sabonis,
man,
I'm not
Sabonis
doing.
can't hold his
That-
jock
that's-
strap, bro.
yeah, that's dumb.
He can't hold
Sabonis
his
is
jock
stupid.
strap. Yes, bro. And if you think that
I wish I could take
AD
Sabonis' heart
Hard-
and put
exactly.
it in
Hey,
AD.
if
That's
you
what
guys
I'm
think
saying.
that AD gets
Strong
I
motherfucker.
know.
That guy's built like a
What I
brick
tell you yesterday?
wall.
What I tell you yesterday?
Say, hey, you want to talk about something today on the pod about about a certain team that we don't ever mention, and you're like, why we don't talk about this, bro?
I was telling him yesterday. Do you know who's second in the West in the NBA?
Look at my list, brother. About is it on here?
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't that we've been on sync lately.
Raheem, I mentioned this to you guys last week. Have you guys been looking at the Rockets and you brushed it off? Brushed it off because it was irrelevant conversation. Like it was normal.
Yeah.
Bro, the Rockets are second in the West.
Yeah, bro.
They're 15-7.
That's because they're very deep.
Very, very deep.
Very
That coach,
deep.
I told you what about that coach before
I
the
don't
start.
like I don't like that coach that
Why?
much. Bro. You know what it is?
love
you know
what?
you know what it is,
I
bro.
love Adoka.
That team has legit 9 starters.
Stars?
Starters.
Starters.
They have 9 starters.
Oh, yeah.
Like they have 9 guys who could be starters in the NBA, and 4 of them come off the bench. Bro.
You know what I view the Houston Rockets
Crazy.
as? I view the Houston Rockets as like the Oklahoma Thunder. They got a lot of great young players. They just need one guy to emerge. Green might be that guy, but I think they're going to end up making a big trade and trade some of that young talent to go off. But some of these guys that they got, bro.
I would not do that.
Why would we trade them?
Like
Why the fuck would I do
like
that, bro?
Sangoon?
Sungun team is top 10.
Beast.
center.
You're gonna trade Sangoon?
No, but
Is it Sangoon or Sangoon?
they're
It's Shane Goon.
Shane
I
Goon.
think,
I'm sorry,
is what it is.
Shane
Alper
Goon.
and Sungun?
Shane Goon.
Oh, why do we call him Sungun?
Another team that
hard
is another team that's been really shocking this year, and we called this are the Magic. They're 15-8, and this is without Paolo
Yes.
in there. They're really
That's his
but
team.
I was thinking about the Rockets, bro. It's so funny. I was thinking about them today because I seen them being that record, and I was just like, they got a lot of Jabari Smith, Green,
Van Vliet.
Van
Sungun.
Vliet. They got some guys.
Eason.
Thompson.
They're all young,
They
bro.
got some
Is that the
guys.
youngest team
bro.
in the NBA?
If not, I'm sure they're one of.
They remind me of the.
I mean, Van Vliet got to have more than one assist in a basketball game, but
They remind me
Never mind,
of.
they're not good.
Oh my god.
No, I can't.
They remind me of the. They remind me of the Thunder before they took that next step. They could be that team that you could see even like by next
Really?
year. Yeah, bro. I mean, they got some really good players. They're missing that one guy though.
I have a good comparison. To the 2008 Hawks.
the one with Josh Smith and them,
Yes.
it's not a
The
bad one.
playoffs.
not
Playoffs.
a bad
Playoffs Hawks.
There's some really shocking teams that I was kind of realized how mid or bad they were. Bro, 2 teams that I did not expect being as low are, and it's still early, Minnesota 10-10. It's taking a lot longer for Ant, Randall, and Rudy to kind of come together. Starting to look like the Knicks won that trade based off of
It's way too early for
right
that.
now,
too early,
early,
but right now.
Way
just
too early
based
for
off
that,
of
bro.
fit, it seems like it was a better fit with Carl Anthony than on there.
Their highs are super high though. Minnesota's highs this year have been super high, though.
Sacramento 10-10.
That
That's
takes
a little
bit.
shocking
It's a
too.
little bit of an adjustment.
A guy that was like really playing really well over like early in his career, not looking too good right now. Keegan Murray having a really bad year from the 3-point line, so that's hurting Sacramento too.
He's upped it up in rebounding though. I'll tell you that much.
And bruh, this is just I can't explain how
If you mention this team.
the Wizards are 2-17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean.
that's what they're supposed to.
2 wins, bro.
That's what they were supposed to be, bro. Your best player is
What
Kyle
they had?
Kuzma,
They had
bro.
6 last year? 7 wins last year?
No, they had like
They
19.
cracked 10? They
19.
cracked-
Bro, how can you
Yeah,
only win
19.
2? I don't care, bro. You can't be that bad, man.
Hey, what's the Sixers record?
Come on, the Sixers are bad, but I didn't put them on
Kuzma's
this.
been hurt this year a little bit too, though. He hasn't played every game.
Who?
Kuzma. Kuzma's been kind of hurt this
I
year.
didn't put the Sixers on this because they've been in and out with injuries. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I mean, all 3
Fuck
of those
that
guys,
dumbass franchise, bro.
all 3 of those guys haven't played together yet. I still don't think they're going to do anything. I didn't put them on this list because I don't know. I thought they
Garbage. Garbage, that's why. They're all garbage. Wallah. I hate it. I hate them. I hate the word load management. I just hate it. I despise it, man.
I've never seen you this.
Bro, I hate it, man. I hate it, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair to anybody, man. Why the fuck aren't you playing? Why? Why is the Embiid playing? Why is he hurt?
because he's. I mean, I don't know.
Well, he's hurt.
Yeah,
He's hurt. What's hurting him?
knee.
Paul George. What's
well,
Paul
he,
George
he,
hurting?
he hyperextended. his knee.
he's
I
been
mean,
playing a little bit
Yeah,
too,
no,
though,
he.
He hyperextended the knee 3 years ago, man. When he was still on the Clippers.
No, he recently hyperextended.
Fuck him. Wallah, fuck him. Maxey should, you know what? On that take,
And
Maxey
McCain.
should leave.
And McCain.
Maxey should leave that team. That's a player that's wasting his career.
Yeah,
in
they kind of
Philadelphia.
hung him out to dry this year.
Literally. Because Maxey is a top 5 point guard in this league right now.
Woo.
Go ahead.
He's
Go
still
ahead.
not better
Luka.
Okay.
than not
Shy.
better
Okay.
Curry.
Stuff.
Dame.
Steph right now?
Yeah, Steph is still better.
Steph
than
right now, Hetty? Hetty?
Steph is still better.
Hetty?
Who we talking about again?
Maxey.
Yes, man. Curry's still better than
Eddie?
Maxey today.
You're taking Curry this year?
I'm gonna take Curry this year. One more year.
Okay. 3.
Next year it won't be.
And
Okay.
Dame is still better than Maxey.
No, he's not.
Brunson.
Okay. Maybe Foxy? Tough, right?
Fox is tough.
Foxy's really tough. Okay,
We're missing someone. Oh,
We're still-
Lamelo's better than all those guys outside of fucking.
Okay.
Outside of Luca.
All right.
He's fringe five.
top
He's
10.
fringe 5.
He's
Yeah.
fringe
Yeah,
five.
yeah.
No, it's definitely.
For where they got him in the draft.
Trey's better than him.
Trey Young's better than him. There's some guys that you're just forgetting about, big dogs.
D'Lo's better than him.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, bro.
Even though I love D'Lo, man. You guys shit on him. They should trade AD.
You know who I want to give a shout out to though? Watching that game yesterday, bro, that Denver Golden State game. I want to give a shout out to Aaron Gordon, bro.
Why is that?
Because he's, man, he's the best role player in the NBA.
Easy. I was literally going to say that.
He's the best role player in the NBA.
1,000%.
He knows exactly what his job is every night, and he plays it exactly what
That
it
trade
is.
was the best
No
that ever happened
complaints.
for him.
He's super tough. You don't see him complaining. Very aggressive. Very smart. The only thing that I wish sometimes he could tone on is his fouls. But like, bro, that's every team in the NBA could use Aaron Gordon tomorrow,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
I swear to God, bro.
Well, it's a luxury for him because he went from being on the Magic to having to be a savior, and they're looking at him as a number one option. When
Yeah.
He clearly isn't. He isn't a great scorer. And then Denver just says, "Listen, all we need."
In spurts, though.
Ah, exactly. Yeah.
All
He's a guy that can score 30
You know,
sometimes, like
but-
in spurts.
But you don't want him as your
No,
first or
obviously
second
not
scorer
personal.
or even third scorer.
You need
right?
that explosiveness
But
on your
Denver
team.
just says, "Listen, we need you to defend the best player in the other team, which he can do.
Rebound.
We need you to rebound, and we need you to hit a corner three when
And sometimes take control of the paint.
Yeah.
Jokic is out.
Oh yeah,
They have two of those guys, though.
Yes,
Him and
they do.
MPJ.
Yes, they do.
They have two of those guys, bro. That's
MPJ's
it, bro. Man, if they could somehow get off of Jamal Murray and get like a star, like a bona
That's a
fide
scary
star,
team.
yeah, they'd win not win the championship, but like it would be tough in the West, bro.
No, they'll win
Maybe.
the championship.
Jokic would be by far the best player in that series against Boston.
last thing I want to talk about is we kind of talked about this real quick a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking about it. As you guys know, Kobe's my favorite player. I think he's one of the greatest players ever, obviously.
I feel an argument coming.
All right. Do you think in recent time, Kobe's 81-point game is the most impressive game?
No, I don't.
So I brought up some of the other more higher scoring games compared to his. So he had 81, 6 and 2,
Yep.
7 threes. Luka had 73, 10 and 7, 8 threes. Dame had 71, 6 and 6, 13 threes. D. Mitch had 71, 8 and 11.
That's the one.
As 7 threes. Joel had 17, 18 and 5 with the 1 3.
70, 18, and
I'm
5.
sorry. 70, 18.
Ooh, that might be better
5,
than D. Mitch.
and only 1 3. And then D Book had 7, 8, and 6.
He lost in that one, though.
For 4
He lost the
threes.
game in that one, so I can't.
Those
give
are
him that.
just of the recent guys. I didn't put in any.
Kobe ranks third from those
I'm
games.
taking Joel, D. Mitch,
Joel D. Mitch.
Kobe.
Bro, D. Mitch is 6'.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys though. Real
Bro.
talk, I still think
Didn't
Kobe's
Davis do
the
it
most
twice?
impressive
He's
one.
71, 11, and 8. He's 6'2", bro.
I'm still-
What happened?
I'm still taking Kobe's
We're done
game
with I mean, him are having a conversation now.
because
What were you saying?
Joel,
you still got to score 81.
Joel did it. Heady with 1-3.
It's kind of nuts. 17 rebounds.
1-3.
18
rebounds,
rebounds,
5
brother.
assists.
Yeah, I'm going Joel, D. Mitch, then Kobe.
I'm still taking Kobe's 81.
How about Luka? Was it damn near a triple double? How much
was.
how much
He
did
had
Luka?
73, 10 and 7.
17. That's more impressive than Kobe. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kobe's like fourth, bro. If we're just taking nostalgia out of it, and the only thing you're gonna bring up is nostalgia, nothing else.
No, it's 81 points.
No, because you never watched that game.
No, but I mean, okay, it's
No,
73 points.
you
What's
gotta-
the difference?
You gotta score you legitimately have to score those other points. to
Yeah,
get
and you
there.
legitimately have to get 9 more assists on the other end. You have to share the ball too.
I could promise you all these guys,
What were the
and the reason
percentages?
why I know they're all similar percentages. Actually, Kobe's was probably one of the better ones on this. Dame even brought it up.
What do you say?
Dame, they asked Dame, like, could anyone get 81? He's like, man, I sure as hell tried. He's like, if 2 or 3 or 4 of my other threes would have went in. But most of these guys know that when they're over 65 or 70, they got to go get 81, and they couldn't get it.
You think getting 81 and 2 assists is harder than getting 71 and 11 assists?
100%.
You're done.
To score 81 points, 100%.
Stop.
To score 81 points.
I'm
I'm
not saying one
talking
thing.
about they
The only
have
reason why that Kobe thing was impressive, Eddie, because they were down bad, and he brought them back.
Stop.
He
He did
won
it
the game.
against he did it against the Toronto Raptors.
I mean, they
the
all
fucking
did it
holy
against
Toronto
bad
Raptors, bro. Get the
teams,
fuck out of here,
bro.
bro.
Lucas was
How is 81 points more impressive than 71, 11, and 18?
Because it's 81. You still got to score the buckets, bro.
So
score
is
the bucket.
55 more impressive than 50, 10, and 10?
No. This is 81
Then you're done.
points.
Then your argument
No,
is done.
we're talking about 50 points to 80.
Dumb, bro. No. I'm
What's more
saying
impressive?
The
20
difference
or
is the
25?
same.
This is
The
not.
difference is the same.
Eddie, it's not the same because all these guys were
Hakeem,
chasing
which
after that
games are
number.
more impressive?
The 81 points. That's all
It's
I
more
needed to
impressive
see.
than 71, 11, and 18. It's more impressive than 70 and 20.
All I needed to see.
No, I can't.
81 points.
I'm sorry, brother.
They got to score the points, bro.
That's
You got to get them.
All right, so take out that
That's
assist
the
to give him
Hakeem.
the points.
It's
Hakeem.
the whole point
Hakeem.
about it.
Hakeem,
the whole
you're being
point
stubborn for no
is
reason. Wallahi.
No, the whole point
You're
about
holding
it.
on to something for no reason. Wallahi.
No, there's nothing to hold on to, bro.
Hakeem, wallahi,
It's
bro.
81 points, bro.
Hakeem, wallahi, you are, bro.
81 points.
Hakeem, wallahi,
Nobody has
it's-
done it
Hakeem.
since Wilt.
Hakeem. Hakeem.
It's 81. I get
Habibi.
the assists and everything like that, but why were they passing the ball? Because they couldn't hit those tough shots over those guys.
What?
They couldn't get 81
Okay,
points.
now you're actually reaching. Wallah, you
No,
are.
it's
In a
80,
game where they had
think
70,
about
they
it.
could have hit tough
It's
shots.
81,
I'm listening.
It's
Calm down.
81.
I understand.
I'm here with you. I'm calm. I'm calm as a
Hakeem, 80 points and 2 assists
Wait.
is just as impressive as 72
80
and 11.
is still better than all those. Yes, it's getting into a whole other threshold of.
It's 9 points away, bro.
Yeah, it's 9 points.
It's 3
bro.
buckets away. But the other guy dished out 9 more assists.
And none of those guys could get it.
Why couldn't he do 70? Why couldn't he get 11 assists when he scored 81?
Because he got 80 points. My whole point is that the 81 point. Petty.
So what are you
Petty.
talking about right now, bro?
I'm talking
you
about.
being serious?
that- I'm being
hold on, hold on.
100%.
Are you serious?
You know what this is?
Oh, 100%.
You know what this is? This is basic, like
Nostalgia.
not even nostalgia.
No, nostalgia.
Hold on.
81
This is like
points is
the
nostalgia,
Tom
brother.
thing, 5 rings, and then the Petty thing.
No,
3
what it
rings.
is like
Listen.
it's basically you saying I scored 40. I had a better game than you, even though you had 32, 18, and 15. It's a dumb conversation.
Nobody talks about
a dumb conversation
nobody
to have.
talks about Luka's 73, 10, and 7.
because it's normal now.
No, it's not normal because nobody's been
Because
able to
it's
get
normal
81
now. Because you
points.
just named 4 other games where somebody had 70 in the last
No,
3 years.
Petty. Nobody's
normal
gotten
now, bro.
81
I'm gonna name them
points,
again.
bro.
So Kobe, 81, 6 and 2. Was that 6 rebounds or 6 assists?
The rebounds are second to the points.
Luka, 73, 10 and 7, 8 threes. Dame, 71, 6. Dame is last, by the way.
Yeah.
13
13
threes.
threes is not wild though.
That's-
Yeah,
that's-
13
that's a
fucking
lot.
threes, brother.
D missed.
Fucking
13
insane, bro.
fucking
13 is a
threes,
lot,
bro.
bro.
Oh man, Hetty, D missed 71, 8 and 11 off of 7 threes. Great field goal percentage, 22 of 34. Great.
Yeah, brother. How many shots did he take that game, D-Bitch?
34,
How many did he score?
22,
And how many assists did he have?
11.
Kobe Bryant took 46 shots in his 81-point game. He took 13 more shots than D-Mitch did. Yeah, the argument is stupid, bro. I'm sorry. I
81
love
points.
you, but it's so stupid.
It's not,
Yeah,
bro.
it's so lazy. Well, it
It's
is.
not
Oh, you're good at
lazy,
math.
bro.
Good job. 81 is more than
Bro,
73.
It's not about that though. It's
It
about
is. It's
nobody,
exactly about that.
But Hetty, nobody's been able to get to 81 points.
Who's been able to get to 71 and 11 assists?
About 15 other fucking guys, bro. Legitimately about fucking 4
Once
guys.
he starts shaking like this, he knows he's done.
No,
Look how he
about
starts
5 guys
shaking,
right
Wallah.
here, brother.
Look how
About
he
5
starts
guys.
shaking.
All right, can I say this?
How many people have gone to 81
Which
points?
which all-around game was better, Tayyip?
The all-around game, sure. I'm talking about the most impressive team is 81 points. That's all I need to see. Real
What do
talk.
you think it takes more effort to get 81, or does it take more effort to get 71 and 11
100% to get
assists
to 81.
than it does to score?
100%. You want to know why? I watched every minute of that Luka game. You want to know why he couldn't score more than 73 points? Because they legitimately took the ball out of his hands at halftime.
No, he had a game winner
at
that game, I
half.
remember
At
We
legitimately half
watched it
court.
live.
I watched it live too.
He had
I'm
a
just
game winner.
telling you guys though. Yes, we're talking about 5 other guys that have gotten to that 70 mark with the assists and the rebounds and stuff like that. 81 points to get over that 80 threshold. There's only been one other guy to do that, and that was Wilt. And I don't have video for that.
Yeah, but he also took 13 more shots than the other guy.
is
did.
Luka had
73.
73.
But bro, he
73.
also took 13 more shots than the other guy did, though.
Still got to get it, bro. 81
So
points.
Luka had 33 shots.
81 points, bro. 81 points.
I'm gonna leave it alone because I see you getting emotional about it. So I'm not gonna touch
getting
it. but
emotional. I'm saying,
it's
petty.
you had a little vein start popping under
There's
your eye.
more.
Hakeem, I'm gonna leave it alone.
No,
Hakeem.
because you brought up.
I'm gonna leave it alone,
guys.
But Hakeem, I love you to death. 81 is not more impressive than 71-11.
more-
I'm sorry,
100%
bro.
it is to me.
But like logically, if we ask everybody,
No,
like, 81
logically,
isn't more
how many
impressive.
more times will we
81
see-
on 13 more shots is
How
not
many
impressive
more?
than 71
How many more
11
times
bro.
will we see somebody score in the 70s with assists and rebounds? Oh,
How many guys had 70 points and 10 assists in a game though?
Everybody has gone. D-Mitch
10
had
assists.
Nobody.
71 and 11, 71 and 6, 73 and 7.
No,
77
71
6.
and 10 assists. We're counting numbers and we're doing math.
Sure.
Who's gotten 70 and 10 in a game? 10 assists.
D-Mitch. But who has gone close to the 81 mark?
All of them have. They're all 8 points away, 9 points away,
73.
bro.
And in the
That's
same
3 buckets,
But
guys.
Hattie, it's the same concept that
Guys, that's 3 layups. That's the difference of 3 layups.
D-Mitch had 71 and 11.
Hakeem, you're trading me 3 layups for 11 assists. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
You're trading me 3 layups for. Oh, I'm gonna leave it alone.
100%.
You're right.
For
You got
81
it.
points,
You
bro.
got it, bro.
81 points.
I'm the more. Listen,
I'm more. Hey,
I'll leave it alone.
It's more realistic that somebody over the next 10 years is going to get closer to the D Mitch numbers than anybody's ever going to get to Kobe's
you're
81.
insane.
I'll leave it alone.
Oh, no, you're insane, brother. No, Hakeem, there's no. I don't. There's not another.
I'll
Outside
just
these
leave it at
players?
this. D. Mitch accounted for more points that game than Kobe did. I'll just leave it at that.
And Kobe scored more.
Outside of
No,
these
but
players, Hakeem,
D. Mitch
D-Mitch,
accounted for more points that game though.
maybe that's like a score like that. They can get to 70. There's.
Who do you guys think does get to 81 that breaks that though eventually?
D. Mitch could have got to 81 that game.
No, I'm saying who's going to actually score over 81? Who do you guys think in the league right now ends up doing it?
It's gonna have to be a guy like D. Mitch who has the green light, take
You
a
guys
bunch of
think it'll
shots.
be D Mitch?
Tates. Maybe.
No, Tatum is not. No,
On a hot streak with threes.
their team is too loaded for him to get 80 in a game.
It'll
You know
be-
who maybe could do it? I know I'm on that train, but LaMelo takes enough threes that if he gets hot, like if he gets hot and takes 20, Giannis could do it. Giannis had a game against Indiana that was kind of nuts recently.
Hey,
Too.
you know, but it's,
60, 20, and like 18 or some
Bro,
stupid
what
shit
are you
like
talking
that.
you know about real talk. You know who's a
That Giannis game might be more impressive than all these games, bro.
Hey, you
Bro,
know,
how much did
Yes,
Wemby have this year? Wemby had 70 this year.
no, he had 60. I think he had 50 or 60. He didn't have 70. No, hell no, he didn't have 70. I would have it on here.
Oh,
Yeah, no. You know,
we were here. We're
but you know who the second most impressive game to me on this one though was Joel's.
Of course, man.
You want to know why? Because it's a big, and you
Took
came in.
1-3,
You
bro.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, 70, 18.
Yeah, it's fucking
five.
nuts. So he was just straight dominance. Yeah.
Because you can't dribble the ball on the floor.
No, I'm taking D Mitch though.
No, I think Joel's game is.
Guys, I don't think you realize like how much points he accounted for in that game, bro.
D Mitch.
Like he accounted probably for damn near 100 points that game by himself.
I remember he had like 25. It was an OT game. I remember.
No, I'm just saying in
D
general.
Books was nasty, bro.
Because it came in a loss, coming.
And a loss, and he took him out.
And he tried for it.
Yeah, he tried.
And
He
they took him
tried
out.
for it.
Clay could have got it.
Coulda,
Clay, they
yeah.
stopped him at 65.
He could have got it. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'll leave it alone. But if you're asking the question,
Luca could get 81.
I don't know. Maybe.
Luca could get 81.
He's fat and lazy.
Oh no, bro. I mean, when I was watching that game last year, there was a point where he would get to the half court line.
I mean,
and they would-
Embiid, if he ever gets back on the court healthy, he could get 81.
Hopefully he doesn't.
That's a lot.
Whoa, chill.
I know you're upset, but that's a lot.
Chill, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Pascal Siakam could get 81 in a
Yeah,
game.
right.
I love
He
Pascal
barely
Siakam.
He did 10 today.
I love Pascal
He had
No,
to
Siakam.
get the 10 point in the
I
fourth
love-
quarter.
I could
Hey,
see.
there will be no Pascal Siakam
Yeah, I love
I could
tolerated
see
on here,
D
bro.
Mitch do it.
disrespect.
I could see.
Hey, what's your beef with D Mitch?
Oh, I love D Mitch, bro.
You think
No,
he
you
just thinks D-Book is better?
No, I think they're. Take your pick.
No.
No.
Team, say how it is.
No, I swear to God.
You said it, though.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he
take your
thinks
pick, bro.
they're- I thought
No,
so,
take
yeah.
your pick.
Sorry.
He always shits on D Mitch though. I
That's
feel
what
like you
I'm
always
talking
shit on him a little
I
bit.
think they're the same caliber player. Straight up.
You know why I think Tates could get that? If there's, let's just say there's a game where Jalen Brown's hurt and Derek White is hurt, he can get it.
I could see it.
It takes a lot,
Bro, that team is
to
lights out
put
on
the-
three,
The
bro.
only issue is I don't think he takes enough three. Like this is gonna have to come from a guy who takes a bunch of shots, bro, a bunch of threes.
Do you want to know why it gets so hard to
Especially,
do it
bro.
now, though? Teams
So who's gonna have to
don't
come from?
want you to break it, so they legitimately will just not let you touch the ball. Just not going to. It's not going to be.
You just argued for the other way.
But didn't Maxi have
No,
50?
but that's
There's
why I
nothing
still
to
think it's
stop.
more impressive, though. Because
Are you just being like just hack just for fun, or are you being serious? You think it's
Oh
more
no,
impressive?
this is not for funsies. As my wife would say, it's not for
What game
funsies.
would you rather have? Would you
I
rather
would
have 80? Like,
I would
take out the NBA, just like we could step on the court right now. Would you
I
rather
would
have?
100%. If right now, if the record at Riverside West was 40 and I broke that, I would rather have 45 points than to have
Then 35, 12,
30
and 11.
100%. I'm gonna be in record books, bro. Just like how Kobe's in record books, bro.
He's not in any record book.
Ain't nobody.
Kobe's not in any record
Everybody.
book. The record is 100.
I know.
There's no record.
But in modern time, that's the best scoring game. Everybody talks about 81 Kobe.
know,
No,
bro.
it's a Mitchell's game
I don't know, bro.
was fantastic. All those guys in those lists. I'm talking
Why
about.
didn't you put David Robinson in there?
I did it from like our
Generation.
Robinson-
I just started like kind of our generation. Will was like
He has a bunch of 70s and 80s.
I don't count those.
78.
Kobe's is the highest scoring game. Ever.
73,
I need to
73,
see video, bro.
73.
Don't get me started on that. Then people really hit me out there. Don't get me started out there.
I think they're already going to hate you when you say 81's more impressive than
Oh,
71.
100%. When we put this up, people will say that.
You think Harden can still get it?
They'll say that out of, no, not anymore.
no,
They'll
no,
say that out of nostalgia and feeling.
No, I
emotion.
really I'm really
Hakeem,
Wallah,
factually, mathematically, it's impossible for it to be more
factually,
impressive.
mathematically,
It's impossible.
I don't care about your assists. I care about you getting those buckets to get to 81.
But I know he's not only getting his buckets, he's helping others get their buckets, and he's putting up 70 at the
That's
same time.
fine. He couldn't get to 81. He couldn't.
I mean, he took 13 less shots.
That's fine though. You still got to put him up. That's like skill.
I mean, it's easy for him to put them up.
and you got to make them. And he didn't make enough to get
He
to
was
81.
making them. He was also dishing the ball.
Didn't get there though. Again, just me as a player.
What if somebody got 75 and 20?
It doesn't matter to me,
Then
bro.
81 still more impressive?
81 is going to be more impressive until somebody breaks it. You could take away any name.
James Harden has 0, and they're getting clapped. 39 to 17.
Oh, he didn't score yet? No.
This was fun, fellas. I like getting the blood flowing around here. That was really fun.
He got a little emotional. I figured that was going to happen.
Listen,
It's okay.
I'm the more reasonable one.
It's
in all
okay.
three, like,
There's no reason.
get
Oh,
it, brother.
fellas,
Listen.
it doesn't matter if it's Kobe's name or anybody's name.
No, yeah, it does.
No, Wahiyatullah, 81 points. Again,
Yeah, it
if
does.
the Riverside record.
Because Michael had a game that was more impressive than Kobe's.
Fellas, right now, the Riverside West record is 40 points, the highest one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have 45 points or would you rather have 35, 10, and 10? What would you rather do?
what do I have the opportunity to do?
No. What would you rather have on your resume? Would you rather break
I'd
the
rather have a triple double.
I would rather have the scoring record, bro.
But that's not the scoring record. The scoring record is 100. You don't.
No.
But everybody else agree. Everybody else. The random thing is like, yes, the record is 100 points. Nobody's ever going to score 100.
That's the record, though.
But that's
No,
that's the record. of the record book, though.
That's just like saying that I seen a unicorn just run
But
by,
that's
bro.
fine. But that's still a record, though.
No.
Officially in the NBA record book, it's 100.
Why'd they put it? Why'd they put it?
Because they have to, bro. Just because it's a paper that says 100 on it. I could do that right now. I could. Ace, hand me a paper so I can put 101 on it. And I can say I put it up inside a thing. And then, there's no video. There's radio of somebody saying it.
But people are replicating like that.
No. Give me the paper.
Man, if the 100 point is a lie, it's the best World Cup lie of all
Put
time.
the paper.
because
Who
there's
was
a
he
lot of
playing?
people
Was
that
he
said they
playing? Was
saw
he
it.
playing the accountants that were doing his numbers that year?
Yeah, because Smalla Jalen Rose was, he was a fucking stud.
Who was D. Mitch and Embiid playing?
I don't
Come on,
know.
bro.
Tell
Let's-
me. Bring it up. I want to see
No,
it.
Lucas was against Atlanta guys last year. They're not a playoff team. Come on.
I actually want to see who Dimitri is
Seriously.
against.
No, I'm serious. We're not going to. Most bad teams are going to give up 70, 10, and 10. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Chicago Bulls.
Come on.
It was the most points in a game by a player since Lakers legend Kobe Bryant had 81.
Yeah.
He also took 13 less
And he
shots.
still had
and
81
10 more
points,
assists.
and one guy had 7.
You're actually nuts, right? That's crazy, bro.
All right, fellas, this is fun.
Before we go off, real quick, I'm gonna flow your blood a little bit more. Michael had a more impressive game than Kobe in his career.
Did he have 81?
He had 69, 18, and 9.
Oh, so he didn't have 81. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm stubborn on this one,
Oh,
fellas.
69, 18, and 9, not better than 81.
Nope,
Can you tell
81
me?
points. Again, I would
Oh,
rather
wow.
break the scoring record than to just be any other guy.
I hate
He had 18
that.
rebounds
I
as a
hate that
shooting
I found
guard.
out that Embiid had that game, though.
Oh,
Why?
That was so
bro.
impressive, and I don't want him to
I
have
real
any
talk
impressive
think
things.
that's the.
Guys,
I real talk.
He's a great player.
He's a great guy.
great player, bro.
You know, we do this with Embiid. And
Jokic can never touch 70, though. It's just his game doesn't work.
you know what bet?
It's not built that way. He's out of shape.
You can do it.
He's kind of a fat guy, bro.
Hey, Hattie, all those great guys are capable of doing it on certain nights, bro. It takes a special night, but all those guys can do it, bro.
You have to be hot.
The big guys are Joel's, to me, just real talk, probably this is the second most impressive one. Just because he's a big
In
guy.
his prime, if LeBron took damn near 50 shots, he would score 80, bro.
Man, you say that, bro, but a lot like
I
you.
mean, Kobe Bryant was God rest his soul. Was
I
a
know,
shot
but-
chucker, but he
but
was a
Hattie,
volume scorer.
I know, but
he
like
takes a lot of shots, man.
He used to, like 50
Like,
shots, bro,
46
but
is a lot, bro.
You got to have
It's a
that
lot of shots.
opportunity to put up 46.
No, you don't. You just have to take them. You have to not pass and just take those shots. Bro.
do it.
It's a dumb thing to do, though. Is the problem in those games? It's a dumb thing to do, bro.
Love you, Cole. All right, fellas.
So.
Episode 22. We're logging off. Thank you guys so much. Keep on showing us support. Hit
Double
that subscribe
deuce.
button, baby. Keep on going. Race to that 5,000, baby. Peace out.